Hey, Jared.
You know, I have this great big build up for the, not really, but it's time for the home and garden. You're just
I know. That's kind of our, I'm having a little issue.
You still need to wake up or something.
Check.
Oh, no, I think that's just the scanners in the newsroom. Or is it
No,
your
I
headset?
couldn't hear myself.
Oh, wait.
Turn up your volume.
Use this one. Use this head jack.
Hey, Jared.
Hey, Ethan. You and I can chat for a little bit.
I'd say that's been
Yeah, it's
kind of a
of
new
funny,
thing.
too, because the way we're in the main studio, and then to my right behind glass is Ethan, and to my left behind glass. So then the two guys behind glass start kind of chatting it up.
I can't even see him.
Yeah.
Can't see
I have to
either.
lean over. There he is.
See, I'm like you, Pat. I can't hear myself.
You're really quiet, Denny.
Hey, Ethan, give me a little boost.
This is
there.
like, we do a little sound check.
Yeah,
Well,
this is
before we
kinda
get
like
the show
figuring
started.
it
You heard
out.
that Allison crashed the system yesterday
Yeah,
just before the show went
It was
on.
Wednesday.
Bless
yeah, a
your
little
heart.
behind the scenes. What was it, 2:15
Wednesday
on
was brutal.
Wednesday. We
Were you
lost.
here? Jared, were you here?
Oh, he was here. 'Cause he's my anchor during the week. And the power went out, but just in the studios.
So did just in the studio?
Just in the studios.
Oh.
So you had lights everywhere.
So we had lights everywhere, but for some reason, all of our screens went black. We were dead air. That's something I haven't experienced before, but anyway,
did it
ever
save all
since
your
then, you have to
programs?
reset all of these
Oh, no.
machines and get everything back to its settings. So I feel like we're still figuring it out.
So you were So you literally had to go around everything and unplug it and plug it back in.
Yep, little blow in the
Yeah,
on the speakers and
that's kind of somebody. A guy
Tap
I know.
it.
Check,
guy I know
check,
from
check,
India.
check.
From India told me that.
it's a good hack.
A friend from India. He goes, unplug it, plug it back in. It's like, oh,
Works almost every time.
wow.
But anyway, I don't know how we got on that, but
Jared's shaking his head.
I can hear it rattle all the way in here.
His head?
Yeah, it's rattling. He's got marbles in there rattling around.
he's-
I am wearing a rain jacket still because it was sprinkling a little bit this morning. I probably should take this off.
I was wondering why you're wearing your rain
It's going to be
jacket.
making some noise if I move around too
I haven't
much.
seen one of those yellow raincoats like that since grade school.
And the buckle boots.
I'm wearing the boots. Yeah.
The boat hat really sends it.
Jarrett, do you have a puppy? Did you have to take your puppy out in the rain?
I used to have a puppy a long time ago.
Man, you take the umbrella
Now,
out,
do
you
you have
try
a
to
dog?
cover them up, and they make it all the way through the night. They got to go.
So do you have a dog now?
That's a really good joke. I wish I would have thought of that, but no, I do not have the dog.
Oh.
No longer.
Allison, who
you
takes
take
out
it to
your
the
puppies?
pound
You
or
have
something?
two.
Trying to make Jared out to be a villain. So what'd you do with the puppy?
Sold him to the Koreans.
You couldn't-
That's a bad joke. Oh, man.
I just got that.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
First, you fire up your grill.
Stop.
Look at him go.
All right.
Oh, my gosh.
Right now.
Oh. Say goodbye, Gracie.
Goodbye, Gracie. See you,
So
Jared.
this is a much better start to the show this week. then.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't even remember last week. What happened last week?
See, Pat, you got to give up those margaritas
You wanna
on,
tell
on
me?
Friday night.
Allison, what was it?
I don't remember. I barely remember what happened yesterday.
Oh, so there's two of us that don't know. And
I
Jared's
actually
not
don't.
gonna-
No, I don't remember either. But this is.
Oh, you know what?
I'm just every week's a good start.
I
to the
really
week,
think what
actually.
it was, I think we ended the crosstalk. It's called crosstalk. You just kind of talk a little bit and check in with the news guy. And I think it was, it ended like at 17 after. So it went from
Well, you're on a roll.
crosstalk to a whole segment. All right.
I mean, we're getting close now.
See you later.
Ethan's cutting us off.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ethan.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools, power tools.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Saturday's Home and Garden Program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. My name is Pat. My friend Denny over here.
Hey, Pat.
Allison, the star of the show.
No.
Ethan is running the board behind the glass.
Goes by the affectionate name of Bobby.
Bobby.
His
And
alter ego.
Terry, unfortunately, will not be with us today nor the next couple weeks because her involvement in the great Indiana State Fair.
I know. Can you believe it's already here?
You know, actually, I can. Just I was talking to somebody. Is it you?
It was me and Terry last week. We were talking about July has
It's
felt
been
very
so
long.
long.
Wow. That's no kidding.
So today is August 1st.
We made it.
I'm with Allison. Yeah, we made it. It was a long month.
I don't know
I
why
wonder
it seemed
why.
like that. Usually they fly by. And you don't want them to fly by.
Right.
So it was nice that we had a...
I was going to say good month to make it last a while.
Yeah.
July's
Kids are
pretty
going
good.
back to school this week. A lot of them are.
Hey,
you
Pat, what's your
got the
hat?
full 31. This is I picked this up in SoFi for
Okay.
the
For the FIFA?
soccer for
Cool.
for the World Cup game we went to. Actually, it was kind of I was in Orlando for a conference and speaking, and I was telling it was about customer engagement and stuff.
Yeah,
And-
he was asked to speak at a conference. Can you
I
believe
know.
that
I
this
know.
week?
He put on a
Big
suit.
time.
No, did not put on a suit. But part of when we went to the game in
Los
SoFi.
Angeles.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles, SoFi is where I'm getting it. When I was telling the story at this conference, Beth goes, "Hey, you called it Wi-Fi." Daggone it!
That's why you don't invite your wife to your speaking engagements.
No, that's what you do. To
No.
correct.
So there was this big fan fest was the story, and the fan fest it was all about the corporate brand. They did not care about the people that were there.
Right. They were just trying to get their name out.
They wanted to get the shot, the social media shot. They could have, and that my point to the audience was like, hey, you know what? If you're going to do this, kind of, if you're doing an event, make the event about the people that are there.
Exactly.
The bonus is you're going to get a shot for your
And man,
social media.
That's true about so many things nowadays. I mean, people going to each other's birthday parties to like concerts. Everyone's there for the picture now,
Yeah.
not the experience.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Go for and the weirdest thing and the most rude thing these people did. There was lines for merch. You got to get the merch. That's where this hat came from.
Uh-huh.
And so the lines were long. And of course, I wasn't going to stand in one, but my daughter was. And all of a sudden, they came out and they went up to the front of the line. I mean, keep in mind, these people have been standing there for an hour. And they went to the front line. It's like
10 more.
No, they didn't even say that. They 2 more. And everyone else that has been standing there for an hour just didn't. You
No, they
don't
cut-
do that. The way you do that is you stand at the back of the line and say, hey, we're only
Right.
going to serve these people in line.
People forget that
Right.
it's about the customer.
It's like,
Yeah.
it was really unbelievable. Now, but oddly, there was and they were like these individual windows. Like these merch tents were in like these containers they brought in. They were set up, There was some guys smart enough and they knew it was wrong and they just kept selling. And so the line kind of moved to
Good for them.
2. It was because at least somebody with common sense that said, you can't make people stand there for an hour and then just walk up and say,
Right.
oh, yeah, sorry.
What do you think about FIFA going from public to private? The big thing is now they're going to try to make it, they're basically going to take it public on a stock exchange type thing. And it's no longer going to be the organization that FIFA has been. And there's a lot of resentment from the players who are just going to boycott. And I've got to read more about it.
Why does it really matter?
Well,
Anybody?
would you rather have the
Anybody?
NFL or would you rather have an organization? It depends on the control, and I think the players are concerned about that. But look, I'm going to read more about it and find out what the big stink
Did
is.
they all flop on the grass and start rolling around? You can't do that.
No, I don't know what that. Oh boy, I would love to be able to run and then slide on my knees the way they do when they make their goal.
That is amazing.
That is, and how come they don't get scars or something on their knees? I don't know.
It's probably a lubricant or something they put on their knees.
Yeah.
WD-40 paste or something.
There was something that was announced by the FIFA yesterday about that. Did
Yeah.
you read that?
No, I haven't had a chance. I'm just
Okay.
wondering what
I
the
think-
stink is all about.
I think they were kind of calling off the horses a little bit.
Oh, so they're backing it up.
Yeah, I think so. Because
Beep,
the header
beep.
of it was
The header of it. See the
Scraps-
soccer
Scraps
Nice.
FIFA World Cup sell-off plan after
There you go.
Backlash. So
Oh,
I know that they
you know,
were.
shoot, I wasn't able to be part of the backlash. That
I
kinda bums me
You
I
out.
think
usually
that
are.
I think that FIFA and fans were more impressed with what North America did. You know, Mexico, Canada, and the United States. They said it was one of the best FIFAs in decades and decades. Not just good.
because we have the greatest country in the world.
Yeah, people want to stay here and add 20 pounds. That's really what it was.
That's right.
Hey,
Right.
I got my FAA number. I mean, I got it in the mail. I'm official. The gyroplane can fly now. I got to get the airworthiness, but I can get back in the air, Pat.
Wow.
FAA was 10 and a half weeks behind.
And we had worried about you
Yeah, I
because
bet
you
you
seemed
were.
like you were getting a little depressed.
I've got to go through a flight review
I was
all
afraid
over
that
now.
you were going to get a bunch of.
I haven't been in the air since October, buddy.
Oh, you know
Really?
what?
Yeah, I got to get recerted. So,
You know, I was in the air on Thursday.
yeah, where'd you go?
I was coming back from this conference that I,
I know,
was speaking.
but where
at.
was it?
Oh, it was in Orlando.
Orlando.
And actually, the first day was hot, and then the next couple of days it was really nice.
What'd you do down there? Did you just hang out at the conference?
Pretty much,
So you were
yeah.
there you were there for a couple days.
Yeah. The conference was a 3-day thing.
Okay.
We really didn't leave the. It was a big Marriott, and then Ritz Carlton.
Oh.
So did you have a
fancy.
wireless mic, a lavalier? Did you have to stand in front of the microphone when you were speaking? Did you walk the stage?
I'm just going to let them keep talking.
No, what did you do?
I just they mic'd you up.
Mic'd you up.
But you were saying
No, it was kind of a.
it was like
just
a Q&A kind of.
Yeah, it's Q&A.
Oh, okay.
So he was sitting down. He wasn't like at a podium doing like
No.
a keynote.
So did your normal smart alecky sarcasm? No, it didn't come out. That's what makes you so charming. I heard you do the Richard Michaelis ad, and I heard you say, "Oh, I bet you're fun at parties." And I go, "That is so snarky," but that made me laugh, and I needed that in the middle of that.
I said that about Richard.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
During during one of your Michaelis spots that plays a lot,
yeah.
he's talking about, mold or something, and you just say, well, I bet you're fun at parties. So the Michaelis Corporation,
Oh, that's a recorded spot.
it's a recorded
Yeah.
spot.
Wow.
It's actually really funny that you say that because I've had a couple people at the radio station tell me that's funny.
Pat, that is your charm, though. You're just a smart aleck sometimes.
Well, it comes out of nowhere.
I know. You don't see it coming, and all of a sudden you've been insulted. Well, thank you, Pat. Coming from you. That's Oh, and happy birthday, John Hewlin. John Hewlin's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday, John.
Happy birthday, John.
Big supporter of WIBC,
Nobody really knows who
Salvation
John
Army.
is, but he was my neighbor.
Yeah.
So, and then he is a big supporter of Salvation Army and such. And then also the Indianapolis motorcycle drill team. He was
Oh,
a big
cool.
supporter of.
Wow.
Always
Love
keeps
those
me
guys.
up on that. So it's a kind of a rainy day, although I think the weather, it's going to stop raining and then maybe some storms moving in later, depending on the heat. But
So it's going to stop raining and then it's going to rain some more.
yeah, well, they're not sure. I mean, a lot of times you look at radar, like you can see what has come across.
Right.
We got now. There's nothing on the radar, but something could build.
Something could come. So
Hey, by the
if you
way,
need-
Wilkes is back from Alaska. He was gone for 2.5 weeks. He has a better contract than we have.
He always he's kind of a late July, August
Yeah.
guy where he takes off. 239-9393. Jump on board. We'll be taking your call.
Girl, you make the stars collide. And I don't know what I did to get lucky like this, but it sure feels fine. 'Cause you give me love and affection. I give you all my
Hey, good morning. Welcome
protection.
back.
I'm trying to stay by your side till the
Saturday's Home and Garden Program brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it. During the break, we were talking about the Nido craze continues. So Nidos is like a little squishy toy.
Mhm.
And they come in all different shapes and sizes. And they have some for, there's an advent calendar. There's
Yeah, they have-
Halloween.
yes, they have different themes. They're collectible squishies.
And this
basically.
is something we have stocked at our stores for about 5 years, because it's part of our Christmas thing,
Yeah, just toys.
Nidos. Well, they became a thing. and I assume that's because of TikTok or whatever. And so it brings out
the worst.
No, I don't want to say the worst. It just kind of brings out the crazy.
It does. It's
Which
kinda,
could be the worst.
It's kind of like the Beanie Baby phase of
right. But I thought Beanie Babies they're kind of cute. I mean, this is
they're
just
little
squeeze
animals
toy.
Yeah.
What about
It's like a
Cabbage
fidget
Patch
thing.
Kids? You know, all
Cabbage Patch dolls.
Yeah.
But I think it's just with social media, everything escalates, and
Well, that is true.
so everyone either wants to know where it's at, or they just, I don't know,
So
want
we
to show off how
stopped-
many they have.
What we were doing is we were posting on our social media when we got a shipment. Now we don't. We just
They'll find out.
Well,
so,
Allison said there's an underground of sorts of a communication process.
There's Facebook groups now where like they'll say where the Nidos are at in Indianapolis or around the county, and like what kind of they.
I saw someone taking pictures, like they posted pictures of our back room, and it was an empty Nido display or.
Yeah, there was one comment and it said, "Oh, I saw this box at Sullivan's and it hasn't moved in 2 days. I bet you there's a stack of Nidos in it." Like people are
Wow,
really
these are like scouts.
into it. So anyway,
Yeah. So the interesting thing, twice now. All right, Ethan. So Ethan now is a full-time member of our staff at Sullivan Hardware and Garden. He's been at the Keystone store. So tell everybody what you found.
Well,
And how did you find it?
So I won't take credit for actually finding it, but I got the message to the right people. So I was walking out last night and I saw one of the high schoolers walking down the aisle with like 2 of the Nidos that we had gotten a couple days ago. And it was kind of a big deal because it was the first time we had gotten them and they were a little bit more rare and they're larger versions of the others.
okay.
And so I see him carrying them out. I'm like, "Where'd you get those?" And he was restocking some of the fertilizer and found these Nidos stashed in between fertilizers so somebody could come back because there's a limit on what
There's
you
a
can
limit.
buy.
You can only buy 3.
Right.
So we had the same thing. The guys were breaking down a Roundup display, a pallet display.
Yeah.
Once it gets low, then you take it and put it on the shelves. And inside of the cardboard display, they found a bunch of Nidos.
That is just I'm trying to pick my words carefully.
Oh, don't pick them carefully. This is radio. You can be hammered.
They just need to relax. I just don't understand. Like that is insane. That is not like 11-year-olds. That is grown-ass adults. Hiding these squish toys behind Roundup so they can come back and buy squish toys.
Okay, so they have this big collection of...
Most people are I will say...
For the most part,
people are very kind, and they're just, their kid wants it, and they just...
And that's fine, and I get that. I get like, you want your kid to have the
When is enough enough,
toys, but
Pat? When do you have... I mean...
that's the question.
Do you put them in all of your chairs so you can always have something to squeeze? I mean... This doesn't make this doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, what are they doing with all of
I
them?
don't know.
Just
I mean, do
displaying them?
people collect? Yeah. Do they?
Yeah.
Do they
I asked somebody
leave
last
them in
night.
the boxes and?
Yeah, they say it's kind of like you know how people collect like Pokemon cards and all that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like you're trying to collect them all.
I did see that the most expensive baseball card ever printed sold for like what, $6 million this week or $2 million. I can't believe it.
Do you think that'll be Nidos in 50 years?
I don't know,
Well,
Pat.
I
Maybe
think
you're onto something.
With the Nidos, the people who are getting Nidos because they enjoy the Nidos and for their kids and things like that, those aren't the people that are the problem.
Correct.
It's the other demographic.
Well, are these grandparents that you're talking about? Are these middle-aged people that are just hoarders?
They're that, or there's opportunists where they
resell
them and then jack the price up on the internet.
I see them posted on Facebook for like $3 more than what we sell them for. Like they're not even making crazy margins off these, So it's like
I was getting my hair done last week, and I sent this picture to the office girls. I literally turn around in my chair, and it's like an open area, and in the middle there's a couch, and a woman has 4 tubs of Nidos and
selling
she's
them.
Oh
man, were they authentic?
Some were authentic. I think the authentic ones were more expensive than like the knockoffs. But
yeah, there's some fake ones. She
had her own business going, but I was just laughing. So it's like I can't escape these things.
I have a friend in Connecticut. that he just got, because we were a dealer already, so they weren't really taking new dealers. But after this has been going on 6 or 8 months, he got his first shipment of Nidos. But he made a big spectacle, and trust me, this will be the last time he does this. So he makes a big, like on Friday, he teased, like they had a guy like in a, a guy in the coat hanging out in the alley,
like a trench coat.
Opens it up,
Rolex watch type things,
yeah. So they were teasing it that it was today at this time, and it's like he just sent me it's like chaos.
Of course.
In Connecticut. It's like, I mean, the lines are out the door, and it's like
he'll never do that again.
We don't even put them on. We just, when we get them, we just put them on the shelf, because it's like,
that's
how funny is that?
So wild.
You learn. You think you're being really, really creative,
and creating kind of a fun event. It's not fun. You can see the people's faces, especially the dads that are being forced to be there,
or even some like it always is sad to see like grandparents taking their grandkids to come and like the Nido thing's empty or something. That always makes me sad too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
They are
it's
addictive. I will say that whenever you open one and you just start squeezing them, they really are addictive. I'll grant you that. And the fuzzy ones that have got all the little
and they're cute and they're fun.
They are, but some of them, get over it. You're an adult.
Some of them get sticky, and that grosses me out.
They do get a little dirty. All I know is I think Hulu was going to make a documentary about this in the next year.
Okay. Oh, boy.
Okay.
ESPN 30 for 30.
Nice.
The true Nido story.
Okay, so this is from our chat in YouTube. And she goes, I wonder if Allison would rather work with these two or with Hammer sometimes with Nigel. So, Allison, they're asking you to choose in our YouTube. Who would you rather work with, Pat and Denny or Hammer and Nigel? And you don't even have to answer.
Well, I think it's each one probably comes with a different set of problems.
Yeah, sorry.
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, his name is Dude of Sauce.
I guess my answer would be Terry Stacy.
Yeah, there you go.
I think that would be everyone's answer.
Yeah. No, like you said, I think that's what I kind of like about my job is I get to work with a lot of different people and different shows and
different knuckleheads for different days.
Knuckleheads for different days. That's right.
Did we tell everyone where Terry was, or were we off the air or on the air when we did that?
No,
we were on the air, but yes, she's at the state fair, so
Okay.
she'll be there for the next couple weeks.
Yeah, so we're going to miss Terry.
And I think that the first day show on the Sunday, the first Sunday, is going to be there at the Dairy Bar from 11 to 1.
Not this Sunday, but next Sunday. You guys will be at the Dairy Bar. That'll
be
be fun.
8th? Yeah, I'll be the 8th.
Wow, I wish we could have gone.
I know. If anyone's at the state fair and wants us to come along, we're a good time.
And we'll take care. We will manage Pat. We promise we will manage Pat.
We should go go find somebody in Illinois and go to the Illinois State Fair. That'll show them.
I have been to the Illinois State Fair. We were doing a display of gyroplanes. Honestly, in Springfield.
Springfield.
Well, I think that's where it was. I flew to Decatur, and then we trailered him up to the state fair, and here we are, just a bunch of knuckleheads showing off our gyroplanes. But it was a day at the state fair of another state. I think it was Springfield. Holy cow, I can't remember. Oh well.
I think it'd be fun if we just went, even if we weren't invited, and we'll just keep moving spots till someone says something.
That'd be pretty good.
Segment, we're at the DNR building. Next segment, Pork Tent.
Yeah.
You'll find us in Pioneer Village.
I had kind of a late.
You have to come find us.
I had kind of a late
night
wedding last night.
You did. You look a little tired.
Yeah, you do look a little ghosted.
Family wedding.
Those are fun. You get to be back with cousins and stuff.
I got a church at 3.
Oh my gosh.
Because no one. It was Mary. It was Mary. Remember
yeah.
Mary we had on our show?
Oh yeah.
From St. Louis, but she got married here. She's
correct.
on television down there.
Yes, she obviously is from here, and then she did all kinds of stuff. Like she was the host at Victory Field for a while.
Oh, okay,
and then
great.
she was a big career at Purdue, being the host, and so then she kind of went into she interned at Channel 13. They should have grabbed her, and then she went to work in South Bend. And you know what? It's kind of funny because it came up in the father of the bride's speech, And MMJ is a
multimedia
journalist. Thank you. And so they send I say kids, they're on their own. They have to write, they have to produce, they have to do all of it. So no longer do you have a cameraman going with you or a photojournalist going with you.
Right.
So it's scary for, she was doing the 11 o'clock news in South Bend. And so the story was like when she would get everything set up and then she'd call her dad.
Oh.
And he had to stay on the line with her. In case something happens, and he's like, I'm not really, and he's like, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do here. But then another thing, Mary was talking about, or they invited a guy that was in the building. So she does a show in, it's called Show Me St. Louis. And I guess they're there either in the morning or something, but a guy always walked her to her car.
Oh.
He was a security guard, and he was at the wedding.
Oh,
she invited him to the wedding.
Oh,
So he drove over.
So she probably was really early morning. Maybe that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, she's a delight. I wish we could have her on more.
I know. She wants a gig here in Indy, so if anyone's hiring. 239-9393, coming back with more 93 WIBC.
This city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city on rock and roll.
Allison Lemons, can you tell me who is singing this song?
We built this city. It's not
Cher.
me. I was going to say the Jonas Brothers.
No, I think it's Jefferson. God, am I that
We
old?
built this
I think
city.
it's Jefferson Airplane.
Starship, right?
Jefferson Starship, right? It was originally Jefferson Airplane, then they changed because we were launching people on the moon. So there you go.
Hey, good morning. Welcome. Last week we were talking, and I didn't realize Allison just told me this.
Oh, I don't know if I want to bring it up.
Oh, I do definitely want to bring it up. Somebody graffitied our bathroom with a very large, although the penmanship was excellent, and it said "Fight Fascism."
Yeah, they used either marker paint in one of your bathroom stalls.
And so all the geniuses that roll around on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
So you said some of them were like they
Yeah,
were
so
accusing us of photoshopping.
Yeah, so I posted
graffiti.
a picture of it because we were just talking about it. I wanted listeners to see what we were talking about. So I posted the picture, and it does kind of look like the penmanship is very, jagged. So in the comments, a lot of people were just saying, "Oh, that's just electrical tape," which it kind of does it for a glance, but
I can guarantee you it was not.
But it was not. And then we got a handful of comments of people, and these are all people who are not our lovely listeners. These are just crazy people on the internet. They were saying,
Well said, Allison.
they were saying things like, they are just photoshopping this and they're getting attention and we need to fight fascism. I'm like, I'm very flattered that you think we're smart enough to Photoshop something.
And that we have the time. Like that would be, hey guys, I got an idea. I feel like we need some attention. So
for the home and garden show.
What I thought we could do is put act like someone graffitied our bathroom.
Right.
What would it be? Fascism. That's it.
Oh, we could write that. Fascism. Huh.
Do you remember graffiti in bathrooms? The graffiti I remember was as a Boy Scout. We were in Arizona, and there's some competition between Arizona and Texas. And the graffiti that I saw in the bathroom, it says, "Here I sit, cheeks a flexin', giving birth to another Texan." Now, that's what belongs in a bathroom, Pat. What do you think?
Not big on graffiti.
You're not big on graffiti?
No.
But anyway, I was just laughing because I was like, that isn't the...
and it's always great to be called
a
liar. Because they're pretty much that's what they're saying is that we're
or
liars.
attention seeking. And then I think at one point Ethan or I we were just kind of joking back and saying, no, it's definitely real. And they're like, yeah, right. You can, if you zoom in on the mirror, you can see. And I'm like, oh my goodness.
Oh.
So anyway,
think of the energy, Allison, that these people expend trying to defend a stupid premise.
Oh, I was just, Ethan and I were texting Sunday morning because it kind of blew up overnight, and I was like, "Should we take it down?" He's like, "No, we'll just disable the comments because it's just one of those things." Just
and you said somebody said
too
that,
much for Sunday morning for me.
You said somebody said that we should fight fascism.
Oh yeah, well, and then it got to the debate of
Then
what
it got
fascism
serious.
is.
You don't do it by destroying and facing my property.
Well, and that's not the point. The point was someone ruined a local family business's bathroom wall, and we were just saying that's unfortunate. And then we made a little joke about it being Lowe's paint.
And they used Lowe's paint. That's right.
So anyway, it's just the internet sometimes never ceases to surprise me. But anyway,
it's going to get worse before it gets better.
But anyway, so
why do you think it'll get better?
I think that's an
our
interesting
only hope.
thing. Yeah, I get up early and I listen to Coast to Coast, and they interviewed
shadow people.
No, Richard Starrett, he's about my age, but he's been doing woo-woo stuff for about 60 years, and he's written a new book, and he was talking about it. And they asked him this question, and he said something about get better before it gets worse. He goes, we will always have the light. And he was a very positive guy, and I thought, that's pretty
like
good.
That.
It will get better. It really will.
And there is more good than bad in the world. It's just social media.
Exactly.
The annoying people tend to be a little louder.
Yeah, they get a bigger voice.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Annoying people.
Because normal people and sane people don't put
courteous.
energy into that.
Yeah, or they're very courteous. We're
You're right.
taught
The rest of us are just going on with our lives.
Right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
We're more worried about paying our bills.
We're going to take a short break. Kim, when we come back, we're going to take your calls and then yours at 239-9393.
I sailed away to China in a little rowboat to find you, and you said you had to get your laundry clean. Didn't want no one to hold you. What does that mean? And you said, ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh, no.
Hey, good morning. You know, Indy, they said the little donut of Indianapolis, we really needed the rain.
We got a lot of rain this morning, just after midnight, like 2 o'clock.
So we don't want to gloat and talk about how great it was to have the rain, because I know a lot of areas
Did not get it.
they've had their fill of rain.
Yeah,
And
they're done.
They're done with rain. They don't want any more rain. So, boy, the corn must be good. Crops have got to be great.
Corn
aren't they?
is huge all over by us. Even the beans are looking good. They got late planting, but corn sure looks good.
Man.
Do you know where the most number of ears of corn are? If you have a field of, let's say 20 acres or 80 acres, do you know where the best yield is?
The edges?
On the edges. You can have 2 ears on almost every stalk, but as you get 2 or 3 rows in, then you go back to 1 ear per stalk. And it's really interesting to see how nature takes care of things with sunlight.
Amazing. Kim joins us on the program. Hi, Kim.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
I've got a plumbing question. So, a shower, second floor, the drain there's been odor coming up out of the drain. I've cleaned it as far down as I can, like just scrubbing it with a toothbrush. The P-trap is not dry. So is there anything else we can try to do, or is it time to call the plumber?
I would try it on your own first, because for like a $3 investment at most hardware stores, there's about an 18 to a 24-inch little rod that has little barbs on it. I think it's called a drain snake, but I'm not positive, or barb snake or dragon snake, something like that. You pop your cover off and you shove it down there. Is this a shower that's used regularly?
Yes.
All right, so it's probably a glob of hair that will gag a maggot. When you pull this out, you won't believe how much it stinks, Kim. But I would go, Pat, do you sell those? They're about 24 inches long. They got little barbs on them. Do you sell those?
Yes.
That's my buddy Pat Sullivan of Sullivan Hardware.
Everyone should have one. I mean, it's
I think
unbelievable. They're like $3 or $4 or $5
but don't
or
don't try to clean it and reuse it, because those barbs will scare up your.
I reuse mine all the time. I just rinse it off.
But you've got hands that are made like cowhide.
No, but
this is a delicate woman here.
Are you telling people just to use them once and throw them away?
Yes, I am.
I agree with you.
You're in retail. Anyway, Kim, but you want to get the longest one you can get, and you just shove it down there, bring it up and down 2 or 3 times, and you will not believe the stuff that comes.
You'll hook the hairball.
You'll hook the hairball, and I'm telling you, you're gonna.
And it's hairball mixed with shampoo, and it's kind of
spit and everything else, and
Every time I do that, I pull them out. I save those. I wrap them. I wrap them
Kim,
in.
don't save it. Just get a bag
you
or
just
something
get-
you can wrap it up and
You
get rid of
get
it.
just sandwich. What do they call that?
Sandwich bags.
Yeah.
Oh,
that, or you just
stop,
kind of
stop.
And put it in Allison's bologna sandwich.
I date it at what?
Kim, do you get the idea? I don't know what it's called, but it's in the plumbing department, and it's got barbs on it, and it's real flexible plastic, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Will do.
Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Hey, I'll tell you what. If you do it, let us know how it comes out, okay?
Okay.
It's going to be great.
It's going to be gross. That's what it's going to
She
be.
can just keep that to herself, though.
Everyone should have those, though. That's
They really should. But I can't believe you clean them. Because
I
those
just
barbs.
take, I just take and you kind of go over the
Smack it
trash
around.
can
Oh,
and the
my
big
God, so good.
The big glob comes off.
glob comes off, and then you just kind of rinse it off. And
Yeah, and see if you've got girls have longer hair than guys.
Oh, my
But the long
gosh.
hair that goes down
Is
the
that
drain.
a question or a statement?
No, it's a statement, but well, looking at you, you go in with your ball cap. No,
Oh man, I remember in college, I had 3 other roommates, and they all had beautiful long hair, and we had to go through this and none of them would do it because it's gross, it's disgusting, and I finally did it with the drain thing, and oh my gosh, horrifying.
I know you could just go.
Oh my
You're throwing
gosh.
up in your mouth.
But it is amazing. You do it a couple times, and then your drain's good as new.
Oh yeah.
But ugh,
But
Kim,
you know
you
what?
can do this.
And once it
You
gets-
can
hope
do
no
this.
one's eating
Danny-
breakfast.
Once it gets to that, where you have a ball of hair in there, the stuff's not going to do. I
No.
mean, it's not going to clear it out.
No, don't ever. Everybody says, "Well, you can melt it out with acid." Well, yeah, but you'll melt out your pipe too. I can't tell you how many times they over concentrate the acid in the line, and it actually weakens the PVC molecule.
Yeah.
So you don't. The welds that we use to glue plumbing pipe together is a chemical weld, and it's got something that'll soften the plastic, just like this sulfuric acid or hydrochloric.
If your drain opener comes in a plastic bag, like that's not the one you want. Like we carry one it's sulfuric acid.
I know, but
And it's like
they
comes in a
wrap the bottle
and
in
then they put then they put it in a plastic
plastic
bag with all
cover
this
it.
warning and stuff. It's like
Oh,
really should not.
No gracias.
That is not. And the other thing, if you have older pipes, if you use a really aggressive drain,
This is good advice. Listen carefully to what Uncle Pat is going to say.
like you have a buildup in the pipes, and it pulls that off to where it loosens it, and then it all comes down. And instead of having a clog, you now have a super clog
You have a super clog.
because it just all.
And after that goes out, it solidifies and it hardens worse than what it was to begin with.
Yeah.
So
Not a good thing.
you don't want that. All right, we got about a minute, Mr. Sullivan.
Oh, do you have a story? Great.
Oh, well, okay, I got a story. I got my tooth.
you did this.
After a year, I had a leaking crown, and my jaw was completely eroded. In fact, the doctor said that if anybody would have bumped you in the jaw, it would have broken your jaw. So for a year, I've been waiting for my jaw to grow back. They put in a post. I got my tooth on Thursday. Many thanks to Dr. Mendez, Nick, and Laura Mushaham. I can chew on the left
The
side of my
Mushahams.
mouth. The Mushahams, you know them? They're both
They
Kentuckians.
sound like a fun couple.
They're a wonderful
What's the first
couple.
thing
They're from
you
Clark.
ate with
Yeah.
your left side of your jaw?
An apple.
Oh,
An apple.
Okay.
I got it. I got
Okay.
to chew on. And there's a whole bunch of taste buds on the left side of my tongue that I haven't been able to use. So I'm like a kid, getting a candy bar.
wow.
Wow,
It's like when you
that-
get your
that
braces
is
off.
big.
Got my new
news.
tooth, buddy.
That
I'm
is
afraid
big.
to tell you how much that tooth cost me. Oh my gosh! But I got it.
I bet your Medicare paid for it.
I bet it didn't.
I bet you're right.
No, it didn't.
All right, hang on. If you think that hour was bad, wait till you hear the next one. 93 WIBC coming. And the dog is just running. It just pulls up the new seedlings and stuff. What should I do? And I said, well, tape the dog's legs together.
Oh boy, that
Did not go well.
But you did offer the duct tape.
That did not go well.
I would have never thought of that. That's
Yeah.
a good suggestion.
Don't encourage that.
No. No, I don't
controversial
say. I don't say
suggestion.
that anymore.
Well-
I have other things.
Jarrett, we absolutely wish you the best in the relationship.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Man
That's
and
nice of
women
you.
are not meant to be alone.
Hey, listen.
Just saying.
That took a really weird turn.
Well, I was trying to give him some fatherly advice.
Okay, well, let me give you some. It's like, hey, when you need a ring, I'll go with you. All right.
Oh, boy.
You know, and I'll come with Denny's credit card, and
Yeah.
it's the least he can do.
That was going to be my next point. Was
Absolutely.
I could use a little help.
Well, I mean, you're in the news business.
That would be really
my
nice of
gosh.
you.
Or anchoring.
If there's one place in this building that makes a lot of money, it's the newsroom, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Ryan Hedrick just drove off the road. Oh, boy.
Hey, see you later. Yeah, we're supposed to say bye.
Bye. I'm
God, that's so bad.
gonna go find some more money somewhere.
We should start rehearsing these things because it's not working.
We've
right
been doing
now.
this for a while.
I
and
know it.
still,
I know.
Just little boys, that really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools.
Hey, good morning. Hour number 2 of Saturday's Home and Garden program, brought to you in part by the Michaelis Corporation. Water storms, fire, and wet basements. Life happens. Michaelis happens to help you through it.
That's just the way I wrote it. Stumbling and bumbling.
Sometimes I find the things that I say the most as I'm getting older is that's what I screw up. Like the stuff that is just like so ingrained into your brain.
Oh, I know what it is. I'll give you the exact script. I'm sorry, Beth. I'll do better next time. Is it that what you forget?
Oh, that one I have on my arm.
It's probably because it's like anything. It's like if you think about it, then you mess
That's
up.
exactly right.
Yep.
When you start thinking about it. And you know what? On my mind is how forgetful,
You've been very worried about that lately.
I really have.
Yeah.
I'm going to
It
show
might
you.
be a medicine that I've taken too. They doubled the dose on statin.
Plus, you're coming off of a week of travel, and you were at a wedding last night. That's a lot of.
Have you been taking your Metamucil or your Miralax? Are you regular? Hey, I'm going to show you a picture.
That.
If you guys take
But
a
you
look,
asked the question.
yeah, take a look at this picture.
This is radio.
No. I just want you guys to look at this. Jane
Okay.
went to the Kroger store, and
Kroger's.
No. In Indiana, it's Kroger store or Kroger's. So what this is this is a robot that goes up and down the aisles now and takes inventory. What needs to be restocked? It's called Tally. And are you familiar with it, Allison?
No, but that is a smart way to use AI and robots.
I wonder how they do it, though. I mean,
how
are they
do they
counting
do it?
cans? I don't know. But, Pat, you might have to get yourself a tally. Yeah,
Literally all this week, that's what Ethan's been doing at Sullivan's is price.
Please take that phone out of Pat's hand right now.
Anyway, I'm impressed, Kroger. Jane says, in addition to Tammy and Faye, which are her two buddies at Kroger, now we have Tally. They've named the robot. Tally is the robot. I check shelf inventory. There.
That is kind of crazy. I
It
don't
is
know
kind of
how
crazy.
how it does that.
I have been discussing AI with some friends, and there was a study done last year by a professor, and he gave a take-home exam for everybody. And everybody just absolutely aced this exam. He waited 1 week, and he gave the exam in class again, and at least half the class failed. And so what is happening is ethically students are allowed to use AI, but it appears to me that they've forgotten how to think. Because think about this test. You give somebody a take-home test, and they can do whatever they want, no restrictions, and everybody uses AI to get all the questions answered. 1 week later, they haven't remembered squat. They take the same test, and half of them fail. There's a lesson there for all of us who use AI.
Yeah, AI sometimes butts into your business, and you don't really want it. I had when I was in Florida, I wanted some stats for this little talk I was giving, and so I had my son Andrew pull some customer counts and sales levels and stuff, and then AI took it upon itself to write a summary of how the year is going.
You have to double check AI.
And it's just like, no, it was spot on.
Was it really?
Yeah. I mean, I know my business. That's like,
that's pretty. That's pretty impressive. I mean, stuff like that's cool.
I get these quarter-inch annual reports from stock companies. They have to file their annual reports. Well, if they do them in PDF, you can upload those to ChatGPT or to Grok or Gemini or any of them. they digest that within 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And they can give you the comparisons that would take you it used to take me about a couple hours to do a full report, but it's amazing what it can do for research. I'm impressed.
My dad was fixing his car the other day, and he had a problem. He couldn't figure it out, so he typed it into the AI, and it told him step by step what to do, and it fixed it.
Isn't that something?
So
wow.
I think it's really helpful. It's just we got to remember to use it as a tool and not a crutch, maybe.
Yes, Mom.
Yeah.
That's really good. Listen to your Aunt Allison there. That's good advice. But think about kids going off to college.
Yeah.
They have to remember that employers don't hire a GPA. They hire people who can think. And if they get their GPA and they go off to work, they're not going to be employed for very long. And
they're also hiring people who know how to do AI now.
Yeah. Well, we can all do AI. It's really pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Interesting.
I one of the guests at the wedding last night, this is the gift that keeps on giving, asked me about the roundabout on Keystone, and had they started construction.
Seriously?
Was he
yeah,
serious?
Seriously.
Oh my Lord.
And I said, it was just a April Fool's joke. And he couldn't believe it. He goes, you got me. But,
that's crazy.
and part of it makes me think, because it was the AI.
It's so realistic.
Yeah, Ben in our office, typed in what, he wanted,
A 5-story garage.
Yeah, roundabout at 71st and Keystone. So it showed the map. It wasn't perfectly right. And then he added the 6-story parking garage.
With the
then
walkover.
He added the sky bridge to the parking lot.
Yeah, so if people missed that for April Fools, Pat posted on Sullivan Hardware that they're building this 2-story parking garage roundabout.
6-story.
Yeah.
With a walking bridge in the middle of Keystone, because it's a funny joke. But someone in our office had an AI tool, and they really did draw up plans. And I will say too, your sarcasm really sold it.
Yeah.
You were talking about we had a Lilly Endowment grant.
The Lilly Endowment. Thanks to the Lilly Endowment.
I mean, you went on for about a minute and a half. So.
Yeah. You get me on a roll.
And then we show the picture of it, and then we genuinely had people calling the store asking about the plans. I told you guys too. Our executive producer Matt Hiblin. His brother-in-law owns a restaurant or something across the street from you guys on Keystone.
Yeah.
And he lost his mind. He was
mad.
This is going to affect his business.
They were
and
mad about it.
He called, but without checking with us first, he called the newsroom and said, "You guys have to write a story about this, and we have to dig deep into it." And luckily, we were able to intercept. Be like, no, this is a joke.
It's not from the
real.
mouth of Pat Sullivan.
So,
oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Well, AI. I
still
showed
cleaning
you
up your mess.
I showed you the picture of Snuffy, my dad's high school graduation picture from 1947. It was a sepia brown, and I uploaded it to AI, and I said, he has blue eyes, curly brown hair, and see if you can colorize him for me. And it was a dead ringer for my dad. So it's amazing what they can do with all formats.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's actually we're going to go to Deborah here in a second. There's a which is really cool. People that have lost loved ones, and they have and there's a free app or it's a Facebook thing.
Mm-hmm.
A group that will
touch up pictures.
Mm-hmm. And it's really, I mean, these people that have lost a loved one. This is the only photo I have of my 16-year-old brother. This was taken a month before he died.
Yeah.
And they clean it up, or could you age it so I could see what he would look like?
Yeah,
it's really cool.
Neat.
They do some nice work, and that's a good use of the internet. Deborah joins us on the program. Hi, Deborah.
Hi, Pat.
Hey, I know this voice. I know this lady. Hey, Deborah, how are you?
I'm skipping right along. I appreciate all of you. I got a lot to say.
Okay, great.
Number one, no robots for Pat. He hires human beings. He hires older people. He hires younger people. We need more people employed.
But Ethan's a cyborg. I mean, half human, half robot.
No. He changed the producer cam, like I asked last week, so it could be seen above his head.
Have you seen the producer cam when he's trying to get Pat's attention for a break? He's waving, he's dancing, he's doing all this stuff.
Countdown. Yes, I have.
Well, what you got,
sorry,
Deborah?
Sorry, Pat. I'm apologizing.
That's okay. Go ahead.
I got a plastic hair barb years ago from Dollar Tree. I've used it and used it and used it and used it. You just pull the hair against the barbs, and it comes off.
Okay.
You know, Denny,
I'm just trying to help the stock of Sullivan Hardware.
Here's the thing, Deborah.
Kim needs
Denny,
to sit down. Wait a minute.
Denny
Kim
is
needs
in
to
a
sit
whole different stratosphere, and he just uses stuff once and throws it away.
I love Denny.
Me
Thank
and
you,
you,
Deb.
we clean it up and we use them again. I know.
Well, Deb, here's my problem. One time I tried to clean it and I went the wrong way and it sliced my hand. And it was a dumb move, but why even do that when they're $3? And how much are they, Pat? $3.29, something like that.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Okay, well, I bought a second one and put it under my sink and kept it on its cardboard for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I had to have a neighbor who kept coming and saying, I can't get the hair out of my drain. What if I'd loan him mine?
Was the neighbor Kim? Was the neighbor's name Kim?
No,
okay.
No, his name is Tom.
Okay.
Okay, so, and then one day I told him, you need to buy one of those and put it in your tub. And then he says, well, I thought about it, but I figured, why? I can just keep borrowing yours.
Oh, I don't like people
Seems like
that.
it's working for him.
Yeah.
The one that was under my sink as a spare for if I ever needed a spare one last Christmas, I rolled it up and put it in a gift bag and hung it on his door.
You're a nice neighbor, Deb.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Okay, now, let's see. Got that.
Got that.
Got that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, Denny.
Yes, ma'am.
How do I clean the holes under the rim of the toilet?
I use a car key. Now, I use the old style car key, like the old Fords that were one-sided. Pat likes the GM keys from the 60s and 70s. But if you don't have that, then I would take a sharp knife. If you have a car key, just clean those, and it breaks off the calcium. And then you have a little bit of vinegar with a toothbrush, and you can use the toothbrush with the vinegar, and that helps break it down so that the key can scrape it off.
Okay, now, what might be causing my sink sprayer not to get any water in the tube anymore?
Probably the diverter at the base
of the spout.
Of the spout, and that might be something you want a plumber to do. But
we got a maintenance man here.
All right. Well, yeah. Tell me you need a new diverter. Is it a Delta, a Moen? What type of faucet is it?
Just say Delta.
Delta.
Yeah. Okay.
Delta.
A diverter runs you about $12, and it's a good investment. So I'd get a new diverter.
No. There's a maintenance man here in the apartment complex. They can replace it.
Yeah.
Okay. Give them help.
Years ago, when I first moved in here 10 years ago, I couldn't get any water into my dishwasher. They hadn't knocked the knockout hole.
Oh, yeah, that's real common.
Out of the garbage disposal. Yeah.
And they still won't come and do anything about, what is that in the thing in the water heater that cannibalizes itself? What's that called?
Anode rod.
Yeah, they won't do anything about those in this building either. They're going to have floods everywhere.
Everywhere.
Deb, thanks
Deborah,
for
we are way over our break, Deborah. We have got to go, but thank you very much for the call.
I love you guys.
We
Bye.
love you. Bye. All right. When we come back, we have Bill. We have Fulton's on the line. Coming right back, 93 WIBC.
Boy, Pat, have you heard about Craft Corner this week?
Oh, it's going to be great.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Craft Corner is canceled.
What? This is the Craft Corner I've been waiting for.
Oh, my
Allison.
gosh. I
Making
have
my
all
own
week.
stickers.
Well, everybody, Terry Stacy is she's at the state fair the next couple weeks, so she's not with us.
Right. So Allison decided that she needed to do a craft.
I felt pressure to do a craft because I know everyone likes Craft Corner.
Oh, we love it.
And I saw one last night on my Instagram, and it was like how to make stickers, your own stickers.
She was so enthusiastic. She comes in here early, and she's laying it all out.
For stickers.
Well, like you
make custom ones.
Yeah, custom ones. So if your kids draw a little a smiley face, and they want to make it into a sticker, I'm like, oh, that's a cute idea. So it's parchment paper and tape and stuff. And then I started doing it, and I was like, well, why wouldn't you just tape it? Like use Scotch tape and just tape it because that's what you're basically doing.
So in the next hour, you're going to be showing us how to do something that
So you're kind of down on yourself or down
well,
on the.
then I was just like, well, this is dumb.
Like
so
you got
I just fell
sucked
for
in.
yeah. I was a sucker for an Instagram craft because I thought, oh, this is perfect for back to school, and I just started doing it. I was like, well, this is.
I saw
so
your
dumb.
enthusiasm. It's
This
only
is
taken
so
you
dumb.
2 hours for that to drain out of you because you came in early to start working on it.
Yeah, I know. I was so proud of myself. I got up early. I went to Meijer and got my supplies. Turns out I just needed tape.
You're no Terry Stacy.
I'm no Terry Stacy. So next week I'm going to make an epic craft, and I will show you all that I can do this. But
Are you even going to show? Can we at least show them what you were going to do?
No, that's during Craft Corner. We'll show
Okay.
'em.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I now present to you Mr. Fulton Mraz.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
How are you guys this morning?
We're doing great. How about you?
Fulton, when your name comes up on our call screener, believe it or not, it comes up in black and red. Look at your call
it
screener.
does,
It's
yeah.
black and red. That's Fulton.
Because that's what the only thing Fulton will wear is black and red.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ever since he was a little boy.
Yeah, I'm exhausted last night, guys.
Oh, I know. What'd you do?
I had the musical cast party last night.
Oh, your cast party for your theater production of Annie.
Yep.
Yep.
Did you get arrested?
No, but Fulton.
I sure did.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Fulton played in that. It was in the Attic Theater, and it was in the spring. So they're just having their cast party, and Fulton was the assistant dog catcher, I believe. Correct? You had two parts. You had two parts.
Jimmy Johnson, the mask announcer.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Wow.
So
You had
was it a
couple parts.
good party? Fun?
It was a lot of fun. We had, my friend, Kevin's mom, she made an Annie cake with Annie and Sandy.
Sandy the dog.
The dog. Yep.
That's cute. That's fun. Was
Did you?
Was it good? The cake?
It was good. Yep.
Did you play
pretty
Twister?
good.
Did you play any games?
No, we sang and we did some of our scenes and everything, and it was my first time to watch the performance.
Oh, that's very nice. So they had that playing. All right. So now Fulton needs our help with a decision.
Oh.
Because he is going to try out, audition for either Annie again or what's the other one?
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Cinderella's my favorite.
I say Cinderella.
I say Cinderella.
All right.
So where's what production company's doing Cinderella?
Attic Theater.
Oh, the Attic Theater. Who's doing Annie?
Yep. I think it's the Civic Theater in Carmel.
Okay.
That's at the Tarkington. I know where that one is. I have to agree with Allison and Pat. I think Cinderella would be fun.
It would be.
And plus, you already did Annie, so that we could do something new.
Yeah.
All right. When are auditions?
Let's see here. The auditions would be on. Let me see here. I'm not quite sure.
So is Cinderella? Is it a musical?
Cinderella.
Yeah, it's like a musical, and it's like I can't remember the name of it.
A dream is a
That's
wish
okay.
your heart makes.
But I think we have the one coming up would be
Sandal.
November. I think it's in November. So,
Okay. All right. Well, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
I hope you get a hope you get a part.
21st, yes.
All right.
So it's the Rogers and Hammerstones.
Oh,
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's going to be a musical
Those
for
boys
sure.
can write.
And sing.
Whitney Houston played the fairy godmother in the movie version.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Haven't seen that.
Did.
Yeah. So my friend Rebecca Roy is directing it. So.
Oh, okay.
So you already have an in. That's good.
Yeah. You know what I would do right now? I would send her some roses.
A rose every day.
Yep. Just thought I thought I'd drop these roses by your house.
Yeah. Just thought of you.
Yeah. All right, Fulton.
I just sent you the video too, Pat, so you guys can watch it.
Oh yeah, we'd love to.
Video of what?
Of the whole show.
The whole show?
Of Annie.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Since you missed it.
I think you're going to make my phone explode. I didn't miss it. I was there.
You had to leave early.
Well, that's true. I did have to leave early.
Well,
Turns out the
again.
grandkids, they were a little too young.
We could fast forward to Fulton's parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Fulton. Great to hear from you. You going to call JMV tonight?
I sure will. Yeah, got to go to Chicago tomorrow night. So.
All right. Hey, do you want to lock it out? Do you want to lock this segment out for JMV?
I'm gonna try. Don't miss the JMV takeover tonight on B105.7, and you guys are listening to the Home and Garden Show, WIBC.
Hey, good morning. I'm Pat.
I'm Denny Paul.
Hey, guys.
That's Ethan.
I'm here as well. My name is Allison.
You didn't want to play, did you? I said she goes.
She's still burning out because of Craft Corner.
Say that.
She's still stung.
Jack joins us on the program. Hey, Jack.
Hey, how are you?
Doing good. Thanks. Thanks for calling.
Yep, just got a question about nutsedge.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
What's your question?
That's why I called you guys.
All right. So Pat's theory is that if there is a specific spray or a weed killer with its name on the weed, it's a tough weed to kill.
It is. And it's nutsedge killer. I mean, it's not new or anything, but it has become more effective. So you can get a have you tried using a specific nutsedge killer?
No.
Okay.
No, it just seems like we've noticed more with this weather.
That is very true. So it's always best to kill it when it's actively growing, which always seems nutsedge is actively growing because you cut the lawn and there it is, like turn your back and it's going to be 2 inches above the other turf. Ortho makes a lot of companies do. Ortho makes the one I'm familiar with, a nutsedge killer that you can use. You have to watch the temperature. I think it has to be used when it's under either 85 or 90. And there is actually, if you dug it up, there's a little nut at the bottom of that stem of that grass. So you can kind of wait. It'll be a better time to do it and to kill it when it's in September, mid-September to kill weeds. So that's the best time of the year to kill all weeds because the movement in the plant tends to be towards the root and you'll get a more complete kill.
Okay, well, I appreciate the information.
Well, thank you, Jack. Thanks for calling.
Best of luck.
Best of luck. It's like you're waving goodbye to somebody on the Titanic. Good luck.
Let's see. Up next, we have, it's Kirk. Hi, Kirk.
Hey, lady and gentlemen, what's going on?
It's a good day to be alive and well and living in central Indiana. Isn't that what Dave the King always said, Pat?
It is, yeah.
All right. So I've got working on a house in Williamsburg, Virginia. And I've got an old Crane Drexel style everything in the house. It's very cool, by the way.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, the stuff's in great shape. So it's probably from the 50s. Now, I'm having an issue with one of the tubs draining slow, and I don't think it's an actual clogged drain issue. I think that the stopper might be a little crudded up. It hasn't had much action for the past 10 years, and I can't get the stopper out.
Okay, the stopper is okay. It doesn't have like a tiptoe where you push it once and it stops it up. And okay, this is the old.
No, it's got the thing on the wall,
right
on the side of the tub. You turn it.
Right. So here's how you're going to get it out, brother. And it's going to be difficult if it hasn't been used. First of all, go ahead and take off the tub waste lever that's up underneath the faucet, is on the high part over what we call the tub waste overflow area.
Right.
There's a long linkage that goes down there. But the way you get that to break loose is you spray directly down the drain itself, not down the overflow opening on the horizontal side. You want to go to the bottom part and spray WD-40 down there at night, let it set overnight, and then spray it again in the morning. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pull the tub waste and overflow out, and you're going to twist it like you're driving a car. You're going to go back and forth, and that linkage will start to break it loose. It's probably just set down there for a couple years, and it's brass on chrome, or sometimes it's brass on brass. If you can set up a vibration down there, you'll break it loose immediately. But that's really hard to do. So I would use WD-40, let it set overnight, and then just start jiggling that linkage, and you should be able to pop it out.
All right. Well, no WD-40, but I got a bunch of PB Blaster.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That'll work.
That'll work. But good luck to you. And by the way, Williamsburg is where my grandson's going in 3 weeks. He's going out to William and Merritt. Yeah.
How are you? Is this just a vacation home, a rental home? What's going on? What are you doing?
I kind of got drafted by the family to come in and prepare the place to sell in a couple years. It's a pretty interesting story. It's one of the it's the home of one of the original architects that what's his name, Rockefeller brought down here to start Colonial Williamsburg.
Oh my
wow,
gosh.
That is really cool.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an extremely customized home.
Sounds like it.
Crane, if you're going to get Crane parts, if I remember right, there's a company called Danco, D-A-N-C-O. So if you need other parts, because a lot of the Crane faucets had the original seats where you had your seat tool to pull it out, and they have specific rubber washes.
Those were the days.
Oh, Pat, you know what I'm talking about.
Those were the days.
But remember the word Danco, D-A-N-C-O, because that's how you're going to get seats for those, okay?
Yeah, well, because they got the original quarter turns in them.
That's exactly right. Okay, so remember Danco, D-A-N-C-O.
Yep, got it.
Thanks, Kirk.
All right, buddy.
239-9393. Did we miss a break?
No, we're actually
We're
doing
just
okay.
up against the top.
I know, Pat. You're on time.
How about that? Should we talk to Jay? What do we have?
We have 2 minutes, yeah.
Hi, Jay. Welcome to the program.
Hey, Danny. Hey, Pat. Hey, guys. Got a question about a lilac bush. It has been growing and doing great for years, and now the last 2 or 3 years, it's not doing so good. It's big and full, and it's very aromatic, but it's dying out. Do lilacs have a lifespan like that, or is there something I can...
I think what I would do, it sounds like it's ready for a rejuvenation. So if you don't get freaked out about not having that, the blooms and the smell, you could just chop the whole thing off to about, 8-12 inches above the ground. If you want to do a 3-year renovation project, which was how Dick Crum would do it, is you go ahead and cut a third of the canes out right now, and then another third the following year, and then finally the final third, and that will completely rejuvenate the plant over a 3-year period. But it's probably just a little worn out.
Pat, what about a Spoma product? Would that help?
Wouldn't hurt using some biotone on it.
All right, so after you get done
root development.
Jay, after you get done doing the hard work, let Paula come in and spread that Espoma product around, and it will come back. I agree with Pat.
Okay, well, if it'll come back, I will cut it down. I just couldn't figure out what was going on with it, but I do that with my burning bushes all the time. I cut them down to 18, 20 inches, and boy, they come back like gangbusters.
There you go, man. Thanks. We appreciate the call. We're up against it. All right, if you're still on the line, hang on. We'll get to your calls as we continue on 93 WIBC. Hey, Jared.
Oh, hey, what's up?
So how about those gas? Are gas taxes still suspended?
Yes, but that ends next week. We only have a couple days.
Oh. So the national average is 410, and ours is currently 360 something, but that's because of...
Yes, it could be worse.
Could be. Do you use a lot of gas yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I literally fill up once every 2.5 weeks.
Well, I used to have to drive 45 minutes to work and back, and now I've cut it in half. But
Did you
I'm
move in with a
jealous of-
girlfriend or something?
No. But I did.
You want to?
Well, it's complicated. It's complicated. I don't have it good like Ethan does.
Is this significant other listening to you right now?
It's complicated. She
be.
has a boyfriend.
She has a living dog also. Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't want to get in that one. Hey, listen, I got to go because we have somebody more important to talk to.
Oh.
Wow.
JMV's coming up next.
What happened to all the other folks on the line?
Oh,
Well,
JMV
I
goes
thought
to the
they
head
had-
of the line.
They had great questions.
They
for
do have great
important
questions, and we have Pam and Dave, but unfortunately, Pam and Dave, their calls aren't sponsored.
Makes sense, yeah.
See you later, Jared.
That's the business later.
That's business.
Well, some folks say that grown-up men are still just little boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys. We go for macho symbols
Like guns and running shoes.
pickup trucks, hunting ducks, and power tools. Power tools. Power tools. Yeah, you just plug them in the wall.
Hey, good morning. Welcome.
All you can do.
You can play in a garden.
I hate this song.
Oh, wait. So, right before JMV, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I realized that this is an actual song.
Of course.
Power Tools by Ray Stevens.
Ray Stevens.
Yeah. Ray
You guys will
Stevens.
figure out why I'm doing some digging into it. But I will say, I was talking to my wife about it, and we were sitting on the couch, and I was like, oh my God, Heather, it's a real song. And she goes, I thought it was Pat.
Oh,
me?
no.
Yeah, I was like, are you
Pat
kidding?
can't
You thought
sing.
Oh, I'm going to
Pat
try.
made our
Everything is beautiful. Isn't that a Ray Stevens, too?
Yeah, it is.
It's
I'm going to get ready to stick knitting needles in my ears.
Hey, joining us on the program is JMB. Hey, John.
Isn't the streak Ray Stevens too?
Yes,
it
it
is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
look,
Hey,
Ethel. Yeah.
Oh, look, Ethel. I know. Hey, I know Denny has that right now in his vehicle. He listens to that all the time.
I might have it on. I'm not saying nothing. You're the one that
Yeah,
streaks.
you
You're
have
the one
that?
that runs around your neighborhood without any nothing on.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have that, and you have the music stylings of Dave and Sugar. Remember Dave and Sugar?
Now that one I
Back
don't
in the day.
remember.
I don't remember
The
that
country
either.
Music artist Dave. That's what I thought about when you said when you guys eliminated Dave and Pam as callers because I was coming in because
Oh.
of my level of importance. I thought, Dave and Pam sounds like Dave and Sugar.
Dave and Sugar.
Got to know Dave and Sugar back in the day. It was real. I think they played all the time at Brown County back when I was young.
Oh, they were
Dave and
a
Sugar.
local. They were a local act.
Well, I don't know if they're local. I think that I think they were based out of Nashville.
Oh,
I think
okay.
they were national, if not semi-national. They just weren't as popular. Maybe they're more popular back then than they were. I just remember them whenever the Statler brothers or stuff like that, Freddie Fender, things like that
Yeah.
played. It was always Dave and Sugar. too.
Okay, so you're just saying they weren't Captain and Tennille.
They were not Captain and Tennille, nor were they the Carpenters or anything like that.
Gotcha.
Dave and Sugar. Somebody out there would know. I'm
No
assuming.
Sonny
Maybe
and
Pam or
Cher
Dave
there.
knows, Yeah.
This makes me think about you can call John at 105.7 from 6 to midnight on Saturdays. You call and he'll play whatever you want him to play. I don't know if you didn't do that, Pat.
Yeah, you know what? I was aware of that program, and on occasion I listen.
Hey, you think you can somehow do the grab a duck, save a buck on your radio show tonight, like they're doing it at Miss M's Home and Garden?
Oh man, I could do that.
You
In
should.
a
You
second.
could. Grab,
Easy. Well, we could do Disco Duck by Rick D. Right, that would work. That's a duck song.
it
right
sure
there.
is. Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Is there what's a good song with grab in it? We got a good song that's got grab in the title. Grab. There's got to be a. That's
How about
weird.
Billy
That seems like
Cunningham?
it would be
Annie,
a
grab your
logical-
gun.
Yeah, get your gun.
Yeah.
No, well,
Yeah.
we change it.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, that's sort of taking
But-
some poetic license.
I'm just trying to get through this thing.
Me
Disco
too.
Duck.
Disco
Grab a duck, save a buck.
That's it. 10 to 50% off at the sponsor of this little segment. It's called At the Garden Gate. Miss M's Home and Garden and Sundown Gardens up in Westfield. John, how many calls, how many songs do you think you do in your 6-hour gig, 105.7?
I would have to think I do, and these are all requested. I would have to end up doing maybe 20 an hour, so you times that by 6.
Over 100
at
for
least.
sure.
So yeah, I mean it depends. It depends on the length of the song. If I'm getting a lot of requested songs that are 5.5 in length and such, and I think that kind of goes back. If you get the younger you get, for example, if it's a lot of 90s stuff, they tend to be longer. But the 80s songs nearly are always in the neighborhood of 315 to 345 or so in length. So you can get a lot in with that in mind.
It's amazing. It's amazing to me, John, how many people call you up, and it's like you're in the old neighborhood. You guys grew up together. John, it's Richard and Mary, and we're calling from Pensacola. Yeah, how you doing? It's like everybody knows you, Johnny.
It is cool. It really is. It's funny, too. Somebody asked me earlier this week about it, and I said, it's neither like all these, what do we call them, consultants in radio that try to tell us what to do, and especially those that tell us that have never done it, which is always pretty interesting.
They can't find their butt in a well-lit room. Yes, sir. I know who you're talking about.
They can't, buddy. There is no doubt about it. And they always say, well, unique and organic are the two terms they use. And I guess it's somewhat unique and organic. There's nothing really unique about it because that used to be radio across the board back in the day. I'm just bringing that back. I want that sound back. And I guess that it is organic because it's not original, but it no longer happens. So it's kind of, I think it's the best of both worlds. Even if there's not a great deal of originality, I'm just I'm copying what used to be across the board in radio, and really what made radio as popular as it was. So it just makes perfectly good sense for a music station that wants listeners and wants to give them a reason, outside of Spotify or whatever these services are where they can listen to any song they want at any time, give them reason and motivation to listen to a live radio show to where you can hear that song whatever you want, but you don't hear yourself talking it up and requesting it. So it's different, and I think it is unique and organic. So the consultants, the dorks would be happy.
This is
wait a minute,
live
the dorks.
Radio.
I like it.
But live radio, I mean, there's just something about live radio, knowing that a guy is sitting there taking these calls.
Wolfman Jack of Central Indiana.
Dr. Demento.
Dr. Demento. You look at you, Pat.
Hey,
that one out.
There's something about it, too. You work without a net. There's also a little glory and feel with us because you work without it. Like my whole product is put together like a puzzle. I'm not just going and loading it into a computer and having AI spit it out. This is me manually putting everything together so it sounds clean and it's seamless. And I mess it up all the time, and I mess up probably more than even people notice.
It never
shows.
shows.
When you have a perfect, seamless product, there is nothing like it, and that's gratifying for us along with the listener.
Yeah, you don't want it to be too perfect. I think that's the joy and the coolness of live radio is that, when you do make a little mistake, then your audience, your listeners are part of that. It's like, oh, yeah.
John, he's talking to me. He thinks I'm too perfect. He says, hey, dumb it down, Denny.
Yeah. I think that's, I think people like that, a little bit of, chaos, just to kind of get in behind the scenes a little bit.
Hey, guys, everybody wants to be in the club. You know what? My club, our club is all-inclusive. Like you guys do the same thing every Saturday morning. It's an all-inclusive club where Pam and Dave and me and Fulton and anybody else that calls in, it's an all-inclusive club that everybody can be a part of and have a good time. And there's no problem here. You know what I mean? You're having a good time. You bring everybody in, and you forget about gas tax and $4.50 a gallon per gas and all this other bull crap that's going on, or worried about what is next to get on Caitlin Clark about, or that's not basketball. Nobody worries about that. It's just a fun, loving segment that I think this generation has lost because of social media and other aspects that we're trying to bring back. And you guys do the same thing every Saturday, right?
We try.
Yeah.
Hey, you brought up the Fever. Let me ask you a Fever question. So,
yeah,
kind of fun. They're on a 5-game win streak. Sophie Cunningham,
Yes.
Enjoyable or a distraction?
No, not at all. I think, to me, and this is my opinion, for a team that just wants to be, and she's outspoken, right? And she's got her brand.
Yep.
But she's different, and it's okay to have different personalities. Everybody else on that team's all ball, and I'm not suggesting she's not about basketball when she's on the floor, but she is more of a brand. Everybody else on that team is a little bit more all ball oriented.
Yeah.
And I think you have to have a little bit of that flair or flavor, and I don't think it goes whatsoever over the top. She's got her opinions. They have hers. They just don't choose to voice theirs because they're more about basketball. And
right.
Again, she's more about, too, she's got a podcast and a brand, and I get it. As long as it doesn't compromise your performance, I don't know why anybody would have a problem with it.
I like it.
I love the most.
I think
I love it.
Adds some flavor to the game.
Here's what I like the most about this team, and you can tell they're on a streak right now. Caitlin Clark is playing MVP level basketball, and Kelsey Mitchell is too, and it's all about basketball. And you know what? That's what quiets everybody. The crowd quiets all the criticisms, all the verbal grifters that I described that are out there just to pile on to get clicks and likes and, hey, look at me. You know, I'm bringing something to light that has nothing to do with basketball nor this team, but I'm going to bring it up because I know if I drop Caitlin Clark in social media, everybody's going to respond to it. It quiets it all down. It squashes it when you win or when you have results to the level of expectations that people have you pegged for. So it's perfectly good sense, and that's what winning does. It quiets everybody.
Right.
It quiets all the critics for Stephanie White. It quiets the critics for Caitlin Clark. It quiets critics for the organization. It is the ultimate remedy, and they're doing it right now.
There you go. Hey, back to the Racers hockey club in India. Do you remember a guy named Kim Claxton?
I remember
Kim Claxton.
Claxton. He was the enforcer on the team.
Oh, he was defense. Nelson Scalvania recruited him.
They wanted somebody to go out and pop somebody.
Yeah.
Claxton was out there. It kind of reminded me of Sophie a little bit.
Do you guys remember a movie Youngblood with Rob Lowe about hockey in the 80s?
I remember the movie. I don't remember it though.
Yeah, there was a hockey tough in there known as Rocky, and he was kind of similar. You remember Marty McSorley in the NHL who went upside the head of a player and knocked him out. Yep. He was like the ultimate tough. You have a lot of hockey toughs over our existence, and Racky was a fictional hockey tough that I think he ended up he hurt Patrick Swayze, who was in Youngblood, and then tried to go after Rob Lowe, who was the star of Youngblood. So yeah, hockey's always been known. Actually, Rob Ray, the former Buffalo Sabre from their radio network, was on with me back in the spring, and he was a noted hockey tough. So listen. You need that. Everybody needs it. I mean, NASCAR, you always kind of need the heel, and I'm not suggesting she's the heel because her brand is multifaceted. It's not just her opinions. It's her looks. It's her fashion. It's her style. But her teammates aren't really built in that particular capacity, and that's okay. You don't have to be uniform here, and you especially don't have to be uniform when you have the results and you win because it just quiets everybody down. I'm sure that they probably don't want to be asked questions about things that she said, but what are you going to do? That happens, and as long as you win, I don't think anybody cares. And it quiets the critics when you do, that's for sure.
Absolutely. John, great hearing from you.
Awesome, guys.
I will see you.
Denny, am I going to hear from you tonight?
I'll do my best. The thing is, you have so many people calling in. If you don't hear from me, it's not for lack of trying. Okay,
that's because he'll be pouting at home.
That's also unique and organic. The fact that it takes me forever to get to all these calls. That's
there you
part
go.
Of it. But it's
Gotta
fun.
be patient.
Fun as hell, guys. Thank you.
All right, JMV Monday through Friday on the Fan from 3 until he gets tired.
Grab a duck, save a buck.
Grab a duck, save a buck. All right. We're coming right back, are we not? And then I love that JMV mentioned Pam and Dave several times during his segment.
That was.
I think it was Dave and Sugar.
That.
Yeah, Dave and Sugar. Coming right back, 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome. This show's just flying right by, isn't it? 239-9393.
Time flies when I'm with you, Pat.
Oh, I know.
Just goes so quickly.
Danny, are you ready to talk to Dave?
Sure. Hey, Dave.
Yes, this is Dave, Danville.
Okay.
Question. You had a subject a while back about poplar trees and the aphid secretion.
Yeah.
What was the name of that product, and when do you use it, and how do you use it?
So you're talking about a scale on a probably like the honeydew, like the sticky residue.
Yes.
Yeah, and that you got to.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, it gets everywhere, and and if you don't treat it, that eventually it'll kill the tree. But you can use what you're after is a systemic insect control. So the key there is systemic. So you want something that gets in the system of the tree, and I would do that I would probably spray it every 4 weeks or so through the fall.
If you can collect that honey, that is a prize that most people from Appalachia would die for. It's
honeydew?
The honeydew. Well, it's called poplar honey, and they love it.
That's secretion from a scale insect.
Right.
That doesn't sound all that appetizing.
I'm just telling. Let me do a search on this.
Yeah,
just
I think you better before you start having people like sucking on scale insects.
Our tulip poplar honey is dark red in color and has the most robust flavor of any of our varietals. Oh, I bet that's from the flower on the tulip tree.
Thanks.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I just remember, tulip poplar honey being really popular.
15 people dead, 7 injured.
Wait, the honeysuckle plant? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Tulip poplar.
Tulip poplar.
Yeah, and talk about it. People who have a tulip tree, and if they have it above their driveway, of course, all this honeydew comes down on their car, and it just sticks to their car.
Yeah.
It's impossible to clean off.
Like sap.
Yeah,
it's a sap.
I got 2 questions through my Channel 13 stuff on the exact same thing. It must be the time of year. So, yeah.
There is a 300-year-old tulip poplar tree that is at Cool Creek Park, and they call it Dr. Poplar. It's the oldest tree in that park. They've got it labeled up there, but 350
somebody
years.
Told me that.
Yeah, think how long ago that was and what that tree has seen.
You probably would have still been in grade school.
Shut up. Boy.
Dave, are you able to get to the top of this tree to spray it, or is it?
No, it's 40 foot tall.
Okay. So the other thing to do, I would then look at a soil drench and see if you can, it's made by Bayer is one of them. It's a systemic, obviously, and you mix it up in a 5-gallon bucket and you dump it around the trunk of the tree. I would still try to spray as much as you can, whatever your sprayer, hose sprayer will go up about, 15, 20 feet. So, but I mean, like say, it's going to, not only is that honeydew messy, but it is going to eventually kill the tree.
Oh, great. All right.
All right.
Well, I appreciate it. Have a good day.
All right, Dave. Thank you.
It's called tulip tree scale. And it's for large, mature tulip trees. I don't know. I don't think there is a soil drench, Pat.
Soil drench doesn't work?
It's not mentioning it. It's the problem with honeydew is that the aphids come in, and everybody wants to get rid of the aphids.
And I just think even the soil drench is going to be slow. If I have a tree under stress. Pam joins us on the program. Our number 239-9393. Hi, Pam.
Hey, hi there. Got a question about thistles. I've been dealing.
Hang up on her.
Sound the alarm.
I know. I understand. I've been dealing with thistles in the edge of the woods, so it's just dirt. It's where a tree has been, taken down.
Right.
So I'm not having a lot of luck. It's like playing whack-a-mole.
It is.
I don't know what to. Hey, I sprayed many things. I'm not having luck.
I have no patience, Pam. I go out and pull it because it's real easy to pull. No, wait a minute. It's real easy to pull because it has a little
hurts your hand.
You put gloves on, knucklehead. So anyway, so I pull it, and really what you should do is, well, Pat, you tell her, spray it 6 times. I don't know.
Turn his mic off.
I've sprayed it 6 times.
All right, so
then it comes up somewhere else.
All right, Pam, if that is your real name.
It is.
I had a similar issue right in the front, and it was almost like it was so thick with thistle. It was almost like looks like I had planted a thistle ground cover. So what I did is every week, one summer, this is about 5 years ago, and I just took Roundup, white bottle Roundup, because all of my thistle was in a bed, so I could avoid any desirable plants. And I know what you're saying. It's like you spray one, and right behind you, there's another one. But going out each and every week, I just went out spraying.
I have been.
You what?
I have been.
She has been.
I have been.
All right. Well, you're doing something wrong.
You're screwing it up, Pam. Sorry.
I'm going to tell you.
Are you using
I
Roundup?
Something else.
What are you using?
I'm using Spectricide. I'm using brush killer.
Right, but what?
But I will tell you this, and this is my dilemma. There's a little area in the yard that doesn't belong to me, that yard that has thistles in it. They are not tall there, and they do not have like flowers and seeds, but are they spreading by root?
No, they're spreading by seed, but your neighbor, I'm not sure the whole rule, Pat, but that's considered an invasive weed. And if it's found on your property, I think you have an obligation. I can't remember the regulation, but we had somebody in our neighborhood that had it. And one of my neighbors took it to him and said, you're obligated to kill it. And they found out that they were obligated to kill it.
And they finally arrested him.
No, they did not.
And he is serving 5 years. For propagating thistle.
You know, you have your way of translating what I say is really interesting.
Yes. So Pam, all I can tell you is persistence pays off. And I would use, you said Spectricide, but Spectricide is a company that you could be using just a broadleaf weed killer. Then that's not going to be nearly as strong as what you need for the thistle. And you go out every week and just keep hitting them.
White bottle Roundup.
White bottle, and keep hitting them. And I got rid of an entire ground cover of them, and they've never come back. So I would, but again, that's how I would approach it. So, hey, thanks for the call, Pam. I appreciate it. We're coming right back. 93 WIBC. Hey, good morning. Welcome back. Pat Sullivan along with Denny Smith. Allison Lemons. Ethan is behind the glass. Terry is taking on her role as commander of the arts building at the Great Indiana State Fair. Is that what it is, the arts building?
Yep. She's also offering leg wrestling lessons.
Leg wrestling on Wednesdays during the run of the fair.
That's right.
I don't think we've ever laughed so hard when Terry started talking about leg wrestling.
Oh.
She said she's all legs.
Allison, everybody's looking
all legs.
Everybody's looking forward to Craft Corner. I'm looking at the dialogue here on the YouTube
He's lying
channel.
to you.
No, it said Allison's Craft Corner experience, both sad and hilarious.
Are we supposed to be doing that? Are we supposed to be doing that right now? Did we miss it?
Well, if we can do it in the 12 o'clock hour if we want. If we run out of stuff.
You want to do it right now?
You want to do it now?
No, you don't have to. You're not ready.
We can do it right now.
All right.
Well,
do we have time?
No, I tell you what.
I don't know if we have time.
We're going to take another break, aren't we?
Yeah, because we got one break in to go.
We'll do it in the final segment.
This is our second segment.
This is our third segment.
I don't even know what
we're in the third segment. We're going to.
So we're gonna break it.
Okay. Okay. I was like, there's no way we're that behind. I don't let us get that behind.
No. Family wedding last night. My niece Mary got married, and you know the cool thing that they did? They found out they had beautiful floral arrangements and stuff.
Yeah.
And another couple was getting married, and they were kind of paying for it themselves, and they're using them.
Oh,
for
that's
second
so
wedding.
nice.
Wow, that was really
cool?
kind.
Yeah.
Do you know who did their flowers?
I don't.
There's a lot of really nice floral companies around here.
It was gorgeous.
Like local people.
I mean, there we were I was sitting with my sister Sally, so kind of the main table.
Oh.
And I could have just climbed up there and it would have been my funeral. It was just like throw that right on me.
Yeah.
Weddings have become. I remember going to a wedding in Chicago when Jane and I were first dating, and I was stunned that people sat down for dinner for a wedding in Chicago.
I know.
And I'd never seen that. And
it's a
I
whole
hadn't
thing
either.
now. Now it's expected.
I know. It was not a thing
I think you're
when
right,
we were
Allison.
getting married.
Oh, no. Pat, we got married. I think we got married at 2 o'clock, and we went downstairs in the church, and by 3:15, we were out of the church and gone. It was just.
Beth and I got married on a Friday night because my dad never wanted to close the store. So, and we were,
Bob was so practical.
We were small. We had a small store when we got married. So
Yeah, but you get
we
married
would get.
once.
Oh, don't you say that. When my father died, which was 16 years ago this last week, someone suggested, it's like, we should have the funeral procession go through the parking lot of the store, and I'm going, he would not want to disrupt traffic. He would definitely not.
He'd be looking at the receipts from heaven.
Hard no on that.
That's the only time you've ever borrowed money from me, Pat, was your dad's funeral. You forgot the altar boy.
No, that was that was Tom Severino's funeral.
Oh, was it Tom Severino?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's the one time you borrowed money from
That's
him.
right, and didn't pay you back either.
No, you did.
What was I talking about?
We're talking about dead people. You crawling up on the table because of flowers.
We're talking about weddings, and you got married Friday night.
Friday night, 5 o'clock or 5:30, and it's like, we had a Catholic mass, and then we went to the Holiday Inn out on Michigan Road, and it started at 7 and it ended, or 7:30, ended at 11, and it was just a
get together.
No, you just had some hors d'oeuvres and stuff. Mm-hmm. A bunch of beer, and there was one bottle of champagne for the bride and the groom, and Beth's grandpa drank the whole thing.
Nice.
What I remember about the drinks at our wedding was it was lime sherbet and 7-Up. And still to this day, it's the best drink I've ever had.
Did you guys have any hors d'oeuvres or anything?
We had cake and nuts. I think that was it. But I still
Things
remember.
were a lot simpler then.
But Jane makes this lime sherbet and 7-Up for me every once in a while. It just brings a smile to my face because it was just a simple wedding, and that's what
when
we
she
had.
wants the trash taken out.
No.
All right, we better get out of here so we can come back with Craft Corner.
Back.
All right,
with Allison Lemon.
Expectations low, people.
Yeah, keep the expectations down, all right?
Terry is not here.
It's going to be a quick one. It's going to show the pitfalls. Ethan, go get a fire extinguisher.
Special music coming your way.
93 WIBC.
PD leads the criminal investigation. The officer who was shot is expected to recover. Ryan Hedrick, 93 WIBC, Mobile News.
Also in Lawrence, happening early this morning, a man was killed in a hit-and-run crash. The other driver involved was detained by police after leaving the scene. Outside the Miami Correctional Facility in Bunker Hill, hundreds of people from all walks of life speaking out against what they call poor conditions inside the facility, where hundreds are being held by ICE.
The believer speaking a word of truth in the face of the oppressor. There's great reward in that speaking of truth. And my rabbi, subhanAllah, that's my rabbi, spoke about this tradition of going to the pharaohs, the Faruns, the Jabbars, the tyrants.
The group also called for an end to child and family detention. Franklin, Indiana native Max Clark making his major league debut Friday night for the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers throttled the A's last night in Sacramento 13-1. The 21-year-old Clark went 3 for 4 with 2 doubles and an RBI. And quite the night for the Indiana Fever. They pick up their 5th straight win, beating the Portland Fire 112-98. It was also their 5th consecutive game scoring 100 points or more, which is a WNBA record. Kelsey Mitchell and Caitlin Clark each had 26.
Clark pulls at the foul line and knocks it down.
8.
Number 22 now has 24 points to go with 9 rebounds and 8 assists.
John Nolan on the Indiana Fever Radio Network. Clark would finish with 10 rebounds and 10 assists for her 4th career triple-double. Indiana improves to 19-10 and will finish their road trip on Sunday in Minnesota. Now the forecast from the American Standard Cooling Weather Center.
Welcome to August, Central Indiana, and unfortunately, you're going to need the umbrellas. We'll have rain around this morning with some breaks coming around midday through the early afternoon, and then late this afternoon and evening is when we'll have another chance of some decently heavy rains. Highs Saturday stay in the mid to upper 70s. I'm Fox 59 meteorologist Ethan Rossick for 93 WIBC.
And I'm Jarrett Lewis on the level, on the go, and on WIBC.
Hey, Jared.
Hey.
Something very strange just happened.
Yeah,
I wasn't going to get away with it.
Couldn't help but notice something going on.
I was getting, coming up with something, that I thought that would
snarky
be interesting
to say
to both of us. And Danny goes, Jarrett left.
He wasn't in the seat when I turned around and saw.
This is pre-recorded. And I'm like looking through the glass. It's like, that looks like Jared talking there. And I said, Denny, I think that's him right there. And Denny goes,
it's a cardboard cutout.
It's a cardboard cutout.
And Denny's like making some excuse like, oh, yeah. So.
No, I would never leave you guys so early.
Well,
we got to make it to noon.
Of course. So, young guy like you, free, wild. What is the perfect Saturday after work?
Well, this Saturday sounds pretty nice. I get to see some family and might grill out and just hopefully the rain stays away.
Family like in cousins or just
no.
Siblings?
Siblings.
How many siblings do you have? Two?
I have two.
Two girls,
and
two
a brother,
sisters.
yes, and a brother-in-law.
And a brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
You get along with your brother-in-law, or is he
yeah.
an ass? I mean, a jerk.
No, he's great.
He's great.
Yeah.
So what's your grilling meat of choice?
All of it.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Hot dogs.
All of it. Yeah.
So is this going to be at your parents' house?
No, my sister.
Your sister's.
Older sister, yeah.
Is maybe your brother-in-law, is he the grill king? Has he got the...
He's pretty good. I mean, my dad's top-notch.
Your dad's the guy.
Yeah.
Sadly, I'm going to say that knowing you, your dad is how much younger than me? How old is he?
He's 56.
Yep, 10 years.
I believe he's 30 years older than me.
Wow.
How old are you? You're
really
pushing
old.
70, is that right?
66. I'm 65.
Wow.
66 this week.
I was actually partially joking. I would have never guessed you were that old, to be honest.
Yeah.
You share a birthday with a lot of famous people.
That's right. President Obama is 1 year younger.
Tom Rose.
What day is it?
Vince Welch.
Vinny Biscini.
Yeah.
The 4th.
Oh.
May?
No, August.
Oh,
my niece.
Would have been cooler if it was May.
My niece.
You had somebody in the family born on your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So, the Queen Mum, August 4th.
You know what the most common birthday in America is?
No.
Me neither, actually. I think it's around...
That was pretty funny.
Allison found that.
I want to say it's a September birthday.
Well, you have to go back
9 months.
9 months and
figure
go,
out
what
it is.
wild party was
It's
going
probably
on?
between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Allison's got it
Or
figured out.
Valentine's Day.
September 9th,
September 9th.
Well, that would make sense.
followed by September 19th and the 12th.
Okay, September
So that
9th.
means
So September
between-
birthday, so that's...
Between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Woohoo.
12th night ceremony indeed.
Yeah, I just I remember a song from the Bob and Tom show. It's Christmas. Let's have... Well, probably not appropriate.
Wow. Jimmy Buffett
somewhere.
doesn't outdo Pat Sullivan.
This is the point where Jared's ready to go home, and I like to try to keep him here as long as I can.
Yeah, I'm not in a hurry today.
You're not?
No.
Girlfriend out of town?
Man,
I just wanna keep-
Pat, you just keep
keep
stepping
diving
in
up.
it.
I keep diving right in. Next
Well-
week we're going to learn her name.
Yeah.
I could always fake it.
That's true. Actually,
It's Gertrude.
I hadn't really...
Gertie?
It's Gertie?
Did I miss
So,
something earlier? Who's Gertie?
How would you feel, Allison? because someone, I was speaking not to this group, but a group came to the store, and they were from, across the country. They were, I think I told the story, Indianapolis. They came for a 1-week conference.
Oh, yes.
And they came to the store, and I was talking to them about experience retail, and really thought I really nailed it, and really gave them some great ideas. And the guy walks up to me, one of the participants, and goes, "Hey, I noticed your employees don't wear name badges." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I never really thought about that." But then when I think about it, like you would never want high school girls or high school boys or women, anybody, like putting their real names
right
on a name badge. It's just like in this
day and age,
world,
it's a little harder. I get what they're saying to make it more personal, or if like you want to say, "Oh yeah, I was speaking to Jenny the other day." I get that.
You can have a store name,
right? But then I can't even get down their real names. Then I'd have to learn.
Yeah,
two
and then you'd
sets
be really
of names
confusing.
Because I talked to Gertrude earlier when I was in there. It's like, Gertrude, who the hell's Gertrude? Oh, it's Carol. But I wondered if people do that where they do wear name tags, do you pick a second name just so that, or am I being too paranoid?
I don't think anyone wears name tags anymore, unless you work at like a family restaurant, maybe. But I don't.
I feel like don't they wear name tags at Kroger and stuff?
Yeah, but
when I worked at Chick-fil-A, they had us wear name tags.
But just your first name. And I went to that course on the customer experience. That's the number one thing they tell you when you answer the phone. The last thing they should hear: "Welcome to Sullivan Hardware. This is Denny." Or to wear a name tag so that the customer has something to latch onto that's human being.
I would just, what I would do is I would call everyone Pat, because it can be used either way for male or female.
Yeah, but that's like swearing at somebody.
So everyone would be named Pat.
Thank you, Jarrett. I'm glad you got the joke. Thank you, Jarrett.
But that was
I didn't hear it. It went over.
I said if everybody's named Pat, it's like you're swearing at everybody. Pat is a 3-letter swear word.
I don't understand.
Yeah,
that.
See, that's right. Keep going, Pat.
Must be deeper than I can comprehend.
He's trying to get out of this.
He's trying to get out of it, Jarrett. You're right.
No, you guys both went to college, so I did not go to college, and I don't understand stuff like that.
I went to college, and I don't get it.
Sophisticated.
I will say
humor.
this: tomorrow on the first day for the Dollars and Cents segment, we're going to talk about ROI, return on investment for college.
If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, son.
Attaboy. That boy from northern Indiana whose parents are listening right now, who paid for that. I
don't know, but who put in the front porch and let the old guy sit on the front porch and bloviate?
Jarrett, have a great week, okay?
I'm going to try.
All right. Hey.
Enjoy your cookout.
Hey, listen. Don't be a stranger. All right? You're welcome here anytime.
This is time for the Midwest goodbye. I'm trying to get out.
The Midwest goodbye is
follow you to your car.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you.
Well, I suppose I'll just get on out of here.
Saunter on out of here.
Yeah.
Start the music.
Hope it ain't raining.
You got any leftovers for me to take home?
I think so. Come on over.
Who was that guy anyway?
Will you start the music for God's
many
sake?
questions.
What are we? We're trying to.
I don't know. Quasimodo over there at Reflexes.
Dying out here.
I was icing you guys out. I wanted to see how long
Just
it
little
goes.
boys. That really the only difference is the price of our toys.
Dun, dun, dun.
We go from macho
Bum,
symbols
bum.
like guns and running shoes, pickup trucks,
I thought you did it
hunting ducks, and power tools, power tools,
Power tools.
power tools.
Hey, good afternoon. Welcome.
Phew, that was the longest segment I think we've ever had with Jarrett.
I just love trying to keep him when he's trying to leave.
Yeah.
Hey, did we ever find out how much that fire truck went for last week?
I wonder if they ever sold it. Let me see.
There's no
Well,
way.
there was no reserve, so they should have. Golly, they should have sold it. We looked at it on Sunday, and it was up to 8,000 or 7,500.
Oh, you did? Okay. Avon was. I forgot all about it. I should have bought that.
You had your chance.
I know.
I bet it went. I bet there's last minute.
Oh yeah.
sniping. They call it sniping. I can't remember what they call it, clipping or sniping. So what they do is they close the auction and then they leave it open for 2 more minutes so that nobody can come in and, outbid.
Oh, do you guys want to guess the final bid?
I was going to guess 17,000.
I would guess 65,000.
Wow. Final bid $10,700.
Did they really sell it for that?
Mm-hmm. There's
They said
40
no
bids.
reserve.
Auction ended Sunday.
Wow. Now I'm really upset.
Well, you don't.
Well, they were wanting what, $5,000 for it? Is that what they said?
No, that was
an
just the
opening
first
bid.
bid.
Oh, yeah.
But we looked up the value of it. It was
It's over
like
$100,000.
Yeah, $10,000, $10,700.
Oh boy, whoever came up with that idea is in trouble. I told you we should have sold it in the Trader magazine. Remember the Trader, Den?
I do remember the Trader.
I bet that's not a thing anymore, is it?
There were a lot of magazines like that. There was the Nickel,
Wheels and Deals,
Wheels and Deals, the Nickel, the Trader,
Northside Topics. Did you have the Topics? Do you have a Topics newspaper?
We had
They were little community newspapers.
Well, we
and
had
they
the
were-
Speedway Flyer.
Was that same company that put it out? Do you know?
No, it was an independent. It was run by Alice Anderson and Bill Anderson. Bill passed away, and Allison kept it going. Then it was bought by a guy by the name of Rosner, and then all of a sudden it disappeared. But it was I delivered the Speedway Flyer in the 60s and 50s.
Wow. What's it? So that did you also deliver the Star?
I never got the morning route. I delivered the news.
The
If
news.
you remember, it was the
Oh, yeah.
Star News. The news was afternoon. That was 40 cents a week, and the Star was 60
Isn't
or
it
60.
crazy when you think? But that was just.
We delivered.
I mean, we didn't have the technology, obviously, anywhere, and so you'd get a morning newspaper,
right,
and you'd get an afternoon newspaper.
If you were lucky, you got a drop route, which means that the Star would deliver it to your house. But other than that, in the afternoon, I had to go over off of Crawfordsville Road and pick up my papers and then drive all the way back to the car lot. That was the name of our subdivision.
We went at substation, at 40. We were at 42nd in College.
Ours was behind Smitty's Barber Shop, which is right behind the Cork and Cleaver, or the
They were
Cork.
just
Cork and
on.
Bottle. I know it's just an old
42nd,
tin
it's
shed.
just like just an old shed.
Yeah. But I tell you what, I made more money.
And you'd sit there and wait for the papers to come.
Yeah, but that was the best lesson in entrepreneurial business, because once a year they would have a magazine drive where you could actually order magazines through your paperboy, and the paperboy got $1 for every subscription. Now, to put that in perspective, that $1 would be the equivalent of about $40 right now. I mean, it was a lot of money to a kid, and I bought a bike. I got a new Schwinn green.
Yeah. My brother Bob, he was a hustler, so he was always, and he won a contest, and he qualified to go to a trip to Canada.
Really?
But he was only 9, and so it's like, you can't go. It's like, so he did not get to go. I think it was more for a teenager.
I got a comment from a listener. We were given shirts at work once. They identified the department we worked in and our name. Didn't mind wearing them at work, but if you went to lunch or somewhere afterward, it was a pain in the backside. Because probably less than 2 weeks before we refused to wear them, because you'd be wearing the shirt and you'd leave and everybody would know your name.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah, it is. That would be an interesting thing. How many stores still?
Well, the old
where
joke,
you're required to wear a name badge, and if you do you use your real name or your?
Yeah, there was a derogatory comment when I was a kid. You're going to end up working for a company that makes you wear your name on your shirt. It was a derogatory comment that you were not going to be successful.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I didn't like that. I mean, all of our plumbers had their name on them. I can't remember if we put on journeyman or what, but anyway, it's nice for the customer to have a name to hang on to.
Well, I guess I get the accountability part of it,
Yeah.
You don't, if you have a good or bad experience, you want to let the managers know, I guess. I don't know.
But we've had a few creepos over the year that would show up at the store.
Yep.
And then we had a thing where the cashiers would signal and they would leave.
Mm-hmm.
And then Bubba would
code
go
words.
up there.
Yep.
Bubba would be the new cashier.
What I remember is somebody storming into the store once, and my office was always right at the front door. The receptionist was on the other side, and behind that was my office. And somebody came in and says, "I want to see the owner of this building now." And so I walked out and I said, "Can I help you, sir?" He says, "I want the owner, not some punk kid." And of course, I was the punk kid and I was the owner.
Oh.
I said, "Well, it looks like you get both, the punk kid and the owner." And he calmed down immediately, and then he thought I was joking, and he took after me again. I said, "You probably need to leave now, sir, before I call the police, because I'm not going to put up with your nonsense."
What do you want?
Yeah, what do you want?
He wouldn't complain about a plumber that was at his house.
Oh.
Jeez. Coming in hot.
Coming in hot. But
Yeah, I always hated, I still do, customers that ream our staff.
Why? What
and
a cowardly
then they
move.
change their tune when I come around.
I always gave our ladies who took calls, I gave them permission to credit up to $100. I thought, you know the customer, you know if you should credit or not. And so really that settled a lot of issues before. But then some people would always demand to talk to the owner. So I'd pick up the call. And I remember Nancy Hawley, who probably has gone on home to God. She had been working with this client. She offered a full refund, and the client that wasn't good enough. So they said, "Who are you?" I said, "I'm Denny Smith." And she goes, "I want my money back." I said, "I just heard Nancy offer that back to you. Why are you beating up on Nancy and now me?" And the people show who they really are as human beings when you get down to that level.
But the one thing you do have to be careful of is just offering a refund before they're heard. They want to tell their story.
Right.
So you do have to listen to it. I mean, it's like
the difference between when I was in business and when you're in business, Pat, is social media. I don't know how you survive social media. It's just incredible what people will say on social media without any consequence. So anybody who's in business right now and can survive social media, they're entrepreneurs.
Hey, Ethan, what is this caller saying? Or do we have a problem with our sound or something?
They're just a little tough to hear. So I was just putting
Little
out a
what?
warning.
Oh,
a little tough to hear.
The caller's tough to hear.
Oh, the caller.
Wait, what were you talking about?
Oh, I got you.
Do you need a break, or are we good?
No, we need a break.
yeah.
It's
Okay.
22 after. All right, when we come back, we'll get to your calls. Jump on board. The lines are open, 239-9393. Hey, good afternoon. Welcome back. Our number 239-9393. We are going to talk to Josh. Then we have Southside Tom joining us. Then your call, 239-9393. Hey, Josh.
Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air.
Yeah, this is Raj, not Josh. Raj.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hi, Pat.
What's up?
You had a question about mealybugs.
Mealybugs?
Yeah,
Where do you have them?
I have on the flower plants and some. It's getting on my vegetables also.
I'm gonna. There's so much noise with the line there, Josh. Mealybugs, where did you catch?
I didn't catch it.
I think he said on his vegetables.
Yeah, mealybugs are probably aphids. Then I wouldn't think mealybugs would be on the outside of fruit, but I don't know.
Oh,
So,
okay. That's all I can
What
make
I
out.
would do, depending on where they are, and I apologize for the bad phone or your car or whatever. Sound like you're hauling freight.
Can you use 7 on that?
You can, but you know what? We don't like to use full strength, chemicals on, especially on veggies and stuff like
things we're
that.
gonna eat.
So there's always neem oil as a go-to
That
for
suffocates-
fungicides.
that suffocates them. Okay.
And then the pyrethrin is one that's called 8. So kind of a takeoff on 7.
Is
and
that
the
a powder or
popularity
is
of-
it liquid?
It's both.
Okay.
Can be a liquid. So 8 would be is still chemical, but yet much safer than the 7. So kind of in that order, because sometimes you're going to find the neem oil doesn't take care of the problem, and you need a little more punch.
And like anything, if you're bringing something in from the garden, it's always good to wash it. Even though it's your garden, wash it, take care to get all the chemicals and other stuff off your vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. 239-9393. Up next, we have, let's see, Southside Tom.
Oh, no, not Southside
Hey, Tom.
He could at least put Diane on the phone.
Okay, well, hold on a minute.
Hi, Danny.
Hey, Diane. What's he wanting to talk about, Diane?
Oh, well,
Oh, I don't know. I think Tom had some things planned, so I'll just let him take it.
Yeah, he's kind of windy.
Thank you. I'm getting a lot of exercise pointing the phone toward her mouth, you realize. But anyway, what do we want to talk about? Oh, yeah. Real quickly, you're talking about Ray Stevens. Check his catalog sometimes. This guy did a lot of stuff. And I wonder if J&B would play Mr. Businessman for me tonight if I'd call him.
I bet he would.
It's
So,
one. I can't remember the prefix, but it's 1057. And call him and get in line.
Okay, get in line. That'll be the day I get in line, but okay, I'll take your advice on that. But nonetheless, but well, yeah, okay. No, it is. I did want to tell you guys, I wanted to call you from hospital, and I was in it a week or two ago. But my concern was you put me on hold. About the time that you said, "Hey, Southside Tom's up," the IV team would come around and be sticking a needle in me. So consequently,
wow.
And anybody that's in a hospital can understand where I'm coming from on that, because you never know with those folks. But anyway, you asked me about the question. This is one I hope some of the other listeners can respond to. We're doing major house cleaning, and one of the things we're doing is we have a bunch of pillows to get rid of, including my pillow and Diana's pillow and a few other. And we wondered who would take these. I guess thanks to COVID, you remember that guy was on TV earlier this week.
Yeah.
I guess we can't give them just to anybody now.
I would
Same
call
thing with mattresses.
You can go on I've been unloading a whole bunch of stuff, not very many sheet goods, but I would call the folks at Goodwill or go on their website. They'll tell you what they
Whether
don't
they'll
take.
take it or not.
That's
yeah.
exactly right. Now, I know they don't take mattresses, and every time I go to my Goodwill, there's at least 2 or 3 mattresses out in the junk.
Yeah.
So they don't take mattresses, but they may take pillows, but I don't know.
I don't know. I bet somebody will let us know.
Okay, well, I was wondering about animal shelters and places like that might be taken to use as bedding for the little animals. Any possibilities?
I don't know. Give it a shot.
Okay, well, I'll try the Goodwill, and maybe somebody can call in and suggest something. And by the way, I know when Ethan works, he's going to get a name badge if I want to come and see him.
So here's the thing. We have a call screener, and the way that your name came up was Soputhside Tom. They added a P between the O. So instead of Southside Tom, it's Soputhside
But
Tom.
it's weird because my brain didn't see that. My brain just saw Southside Tom. So
It's a silent P.
Yeah.
It's a silent P.
I like that. Okay.
Hey,
have a good day,
my
buddy.
way.
Thank you,
Hi
Tom.
to Allison, too. We'll see you. Thanks.
All right. See you later. All right. Up next, let's see. In proper order, we have Barry joining us on the program. Hey, Barry.
Hey, hi, guys. My question in general is that I've got a house that was built in '68, and I'm really needing to upgrade the attic. AES keeps complaining about how much electricity that I'm using, so I want to do my part. But I wanted to see who do you recommend to remove the old attic insulation, because it's pretty much just like not even probably doing anything, and then a company that would like come in and fill in any of the penetrations or gaps that have been created over the years with fans and wiring and whatever, and then put in new insulation.
I would start with Michaelis, and if they can't help you, or if that's not something they do, at least they can point you in the right direction.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a friend, Dave Adams, that does that work, and you're going to be shocked that I can't remember the name of his company. So hang on, it'll come
Dave
to
Adams.
me. Yeah, it'll
Okay.
come to me.
Michaelis or Dave Adams.
Yeah, hold on.
I was also
it'll come.
wondering if I should. I personally don't know anything about roofing or any of that stuff, but I personally feel like there's not a lot of ventilation around the house. It seems like there's a vent maybe every 10 or 12 feet, and then sometimes not at all around the garage. And it's not it's a ranch, so it's not a gabled area, but the eaves are actually quite wide, I guess like 24 to 30 inches wide. So it's kind of a chalet kind of style. But it seems like there should be more of these vents drafting air into the attic space.
So you should have soffit vents and then some either a ridge vent or roof vents. You have both?
Yeah, I have roof vents, and I have the soffit vents, but I don't think there's very many of them. Like when I look at the garage space, which is about it's a 2+ garage. There's maybe 2 vents completely around that space, and so the attic is the whole house. So the garage and the living space is all one open space. And what's been happening lately in July is that the blower unit for the air conditioner and the heat pump is in the attic, so it's so hot up there that it's hard for the cooling to actually, like when the air conditioner kicks on, there's hot air that comes out of the vents at first until the air conditioner can catch up.
All right, that can be several different issues, but again, I think Michaelis is your best bet. It could be that your ductwork needs some duct sealing and some insulation around the ductwork. If you have an AC, an air conditioning unit in the attic, you have got to protect and insulate your ductwork. Otherwise, you're just moving hot air and you're starting over again.
Can you imagine having
Something's really wrong here.
Yeah.
You need to get a hold of Michaelis and have him come out and take a look at things, because that does not sound right. That just doesn't.
On a day like today when it's like cooler but humid, the air conditioner seems to work fine. But when we were getting those 90-degree days, the thermostat in the hallway was barely making 76 degrees.
That would be normal based on the conditions you've told us. But you've got a lot of issues, Barry. You just need to get somebody in there to take a look.
You might need
you sound like my wife. You sound like my wife talking to me. I've got a lot
of issues.
Well,
yeah. and we've only talked to you for a few minutes, and we could tell.
Yeah, we already know you got issues, Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, tell your wife you love her, and then get on this. Okay.
How about like a power vent of some sort?
That's not going to help ultimately. I mean, if he's only got 2 soffit vents, which, as he said, was around the garage, I mean, it's sucking wind. I mean, if you put the power vent on the other end of the house, maybe, Pat. Wow.
Yeah, that's not a good situation.
I'm glad I'm not Barry's wife.
Great design there.
Yeah.
It's time for a break. 239-9393. Mike, Susie, your call's coming up next. 93 WIBC. I was trying to use a computer mouse to turn on my microphone there.
I said that the fourth hour is always the hardest.
We're almost there.
You don't have to prove it.
239-9393 is our number. My name is Pat.
And in
my
fairness,
friend Denny.
Pat didn't get to bed last night until 2 o'clock.
No, that was the night before when I flew in from Orlando.
Yeah, but you had the wedding last night.
Last night was the wedding, but I was a little tired. But it was a great wedding.
I'm trying to cut you some slack, son.
Good wedding. Great to see the family.
My name's Denny. Allison is beside me, and behind the glass is the famous Ethan from Sullivan Hardware. If you've ever wondered who the famous Ethan was at Sullivan, he's working here.
He is. He is a full-time staff member, still on probation.
Bulby.
Bulby.
And his alter ego.
That's right. Mike joins us on the program. Hey, Mike.
Hello. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Oh, well, thank you, Mike.
Yes, thank you. Yep. It's Nimblewheel season, it seems. It started maybe a month ago or so. I've got a big yard, close to an acre. Anyway, I got some tenacity that you suggested.
Yep.
On one of your shows, and excuse me. So I put it down in some test areas, and like for a week, nothing noticeable. But now it's all those there. It's like lightning white. You know
yes.
What I mean? So my question is on that is, do I have to reseed there, or if I keep mowing over that, will the good grass start coming through, or
well,
you know what I mean?
More than likely, was this Nimblewheel or was it bent grass, like the real matty bent grass?
Yeah, good question. I don't know if I know the difference.
Okay, well, we're going with bent grass because that's what I think.
I bet you're right.
That's what I think it is. And the bent grass is so thick. Is this a really thick grass that kind of lays over on its side?
Yes.
Okay.
I think that is. I think you're correct there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So more
I
than
probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, because of the thickness of that turf, it pretty much will muscle out the desirable grass that is there. Some will come back, but it'll also, when you kill that, it'll also allow weed seed to germinate and such. So what I would do is I would spray it a couple times, 2 or 3 times, and then kind of get that September 15th date on the calendar, and that's where I would start clearing it out, and then I would add a little bit of topsoil and then plant your new seed. But I don't think there's enough grass there that'll come back that'll satisfy you.
I think, okay, I gotcha. The other thing I did this year, and I heard somebody on your show call in and say, because we have moles in the yard, and this guy said he used 12-12-12 fertilizer.
Okay.
Yeah, and this was
for what?
To get rid of the moles.
What?
Yeah, it was a guy. He was like from not in Marion County. Let's just say he was sound like a farmer. Anyway, long story short, I used that, put it in the yard, and I know this is strange, but I've never had so many lightning bugs. It was crazy this year. I mean, hundreds of them, all over the place. And that could be a coincidence. I don't know, but that's the first time I've ever used it.
So let's recap what you shared with us. You have moles. You heard somebody say to apply 12-12-12 to get rid of moles, and now you have lightning bugs.
Did it take care of the moles?
No, I don't know. I mean, the nest, it seems like it's in the back corner of my yard. I never see them, but I know they're there because when I run the tractor over them, you can tell there's a nest there. But I've had a few in the garage occasionally, but it's been a long time.
All right, so Pat's all wound up and ready to take. I've been watching you.
I'm just trying to pick through this.
All right.
So the 12-12 would not have any effect on a mole.
Zero.
So the
The guy that called in, it was like 6 months, a year ago or whatever, and he's kind of like from the country, and
that's
he
possible.
said that's what we did for him, I said, okay, well, I'll try it, and
he might have said triple shot.
No,
like a triple buckshot or something like that.
Okay. Well,
all right.
Okay.
So
Anyway.
the best way to kill moles would be a talprid worm, and that will take care of those pretty easily.
Sold under the name,
Tomcat.
Tomcat, yeah.
Tomcat. The lightning bugs, I don't know. I guess we could.
I think it's really great that they're healthy. That's really great.
I've seen a lot
it was
this
awesome.
year.
I mean, the kids next door were having a blast, and
were they only in your yard?
yeah.
Huh.
And I mean, eventually they got over to the neighbor's yard, but generally they were in our yard. I mean, it was crazy.
Maybe it was just a nice fertile condition from the 12-12 fertilizer. I don't know.
I was going to say maybe you could do like a cool little petting zoo or something like that at your house. Take advantage of this opportunity.
Between the moles and the lightning bugs.
And then you'd set up things where they'd buy lightning bug food.
Yeah.
The kids
feed the lightning bugs.
Yeah,
we could make millions.
Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
Cut me a check when you do, all right?
One more thing, I'm a year younger than Pat. I was a cathedral guy, and Edwin saw him.
Eddie?
Friend Eddie, Eddie. And but Chittard has a great football coach on there, Kyle Padgett, and he is going to help the Chittard Trojans. Great young man. And
is he a relation to you?
His uncle is my best friend.
There you go.
Aw.
All right.
Boy, Pat, you smelled that one out pretty well.
Well, I didn't know, and my grandson has joined the team. He's a freshman.
Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
6'2",
will have a lot to do with the incomers and get him into shape, get him in football. I mean, he is an incredible person, has turned several programs around, and basically came back home, So
There you go.
Centerville and then Muncie South. But anyway.
Well, we're looking forward to it.
That's awesome. I always love shouting out good coaches because there's a lot of not good coaches. So to hear good ones, it's awesome.
Hey, thank you, Mike.
Love you, Mike.
You're welcome.
Love? You expressed your love?
Well, he's in business with them now.
Sometimes when they say they're a first-time caller, I usually always say I love you.
You know, for the whole time, because this story was so crazy with stuff, I thought it was Jared that was punking us.
I thought you looked at me and asked it as
That's
Jared.
what I'm saying. Is this Jared? It's like, yeah, you know.
No, he's long gone.
You know, I put down 12, take care of the moles, and boy, did it ever bring on the lightning bugs.
Oh, Southside Tom. Goodwill does not take pillows.
I didn't
Southside
think
Tom.
so.
They don't take pillows.
Did not think so. Coming right back with more 93 WIBC.